Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, hello. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. I don't know why it does that. I have no idea. Hello. Hey, how you doing, Benry? How you doing, mate? Yeah, welcome on in. Welcome on in. Welcome to a little bit more of the Thaumaturge. Oh, I do like this. I do like this. It's the yeah. I think it's part 5. I think it is. And yeah, I haven't played over the last couple of days. It's been I've not been feeling well. The dog's not been feeling well. We've all been ill here. So, yeah, I've just been feeling a little bit under the weather, so to speak. So I didn't want to kind of force anything. I just decided to take a bit of time just to relax. I don't know what it is. I genuinely have no idea what it is. It is what it is. But with the dog, that's obviously the more pressing concern. It seems that she's got like quite a bad case of kennel cough, which doesn't some people will go, it's just a cough. The problem with that sort of thing is if you, but obviously those know who've had like a bad chesty cough, it just tends to like rip if everything's like drying out, or it's just it's a whole thing. But she's okay. We are sorting her out. Yeah, I know. It's big sad, but it is what it is. She's fine though. Don't worry, she is fine. I'll keep people up to date on the Discord, of course. And Benry, as obviously as you're here, if you do need any help with your Discord or whatever, then obviously just give us a shout. Obviously, for those who don't know, Benry here does stream, and he was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which I've caught up in the VOD yesterday. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And yeah, I'm not going to spoil it, of course, because that would be like the biggest, but like, I think you're very, very close to the end. So, one of them. So maybe just try and drag it on as long as you can, because like once it's over, it's you can never go back to that first game playthrough. So yeah, but yeah. Anyway, we are going to crack on with this. I do love this. It's this is Velas, and it's one of the Salators that you get. I keep thinking, I don't know if it's Salator or Salador. I think it's Tor. Oh, did you beat it? Oh, ooh, okay. Questions. Yeah, because I watched it to a point where I'm trying to think. Beat. Hello, Mike. How you doing, mate? So did you get the choice at the end with how you was gonna go, and did you get handed something? I'm more intrigued at this now. I'm more intrigued if you got beat, like not beat. I was reading what you were saying. Did you get handed something at the end of your playthrough? Because if you did, great. If you didn't, that's big sad. Ooh, yes, that's what I mean. Daddy Radsick gave me his sword, if that's what you mean. Yes. So, I know we're delaying this. I don't give a shit. So, one of the mods of my channel, Keepy, he told me not to upgrade it to. When you have Radsick's sword, do not upgrade it to the max rank grade 4, because it can bug the game. So I was like, okay. I was just like, and he didn't tell me why or how or whatever, which was good on him. But apparently there's a bug in the game where if you upgrade it to a grade 4 before like you go through that thing, then it messes the game up, because it doesn't count it as like his sword. It's like a whole different thing. So anyway, it's one of those things. So if you upgrade it beforehand, it messes it up. If you don't, you get that option, or there's the option obviously where you get handed the sword. So yeah, allegedly it's the good ending. I didn't know you could get a bad ending or upgrade the sword. Yeah. So the way that works, I believe you had 4 different dialogues at the end where you say you want to go on an adventure, or you want to settle down with a wife and this and that. And I think there's 2 of them where you actually get the sword, and 2 of them where you don't. And it's kind of like hidden that it doesn't tell you that's the case. It's kind of like, it's kind of a good way to like obviously role play. So yeah, you done the good one. I done the good one too. I ended up saying I wanted to kind of like venture off and go and do what I wanted to do. No, you um, you didn't seem to have a problem with your murder campaign. Pray tell more. No, the yeah, it doesn't need to be upgraded when you go to Radsic. It's saying don't upgrade it until after Radsic gives it you at the end of the game, because apparently there's a bug. So yeah, it is what it is. But no, I'm really happy, really happy you got through it. Are you going to play again? Is this like, are you going to just do a complete fresh playthrough? Oh, I'm so happy that you've finished. I mean, I'm sad that you finished it as well, but there's still obviously DLC that's coming out or whatever. I finished the first DLC like 2 weeks ago, and it's not something you need to do at the end. You can do it during the game, because you start off in the Trotsky region and you do some missions for this strange individual, and then you've got and then he takes you into the Kuttenberg region, which is like, they're almost like fetch quests in a way, but it's not a bad little storyline. So you don't actually have to, if you play again and you've got the DLCs, you don't actually have to wait until the end of the game. The questions at the end were so intense and foreboding. I felt their weight but didn't know the repercussions. Yeah, and I think that's pretty much the whole game. Oh, actually, question. Sorry, chat. I know we're supposed to be getting in this, but I've got a lot of questions. What did you do with Samuel? What did you do with Samuel? Because there's a thing here, and it's just like, ooh, if you've done it this way or whatever. I'm really like, I'm invested in this shit. Right, where we go? We've got to go to sleep. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, what happened? What did you do with Samuel? Oh, discover the source of the golem's curse.
And yet different.
Okay, so there's something up here.
Well.
What's this?
Is this a dream?
I don't suppose I can go downstairs. I can't go downstairs. Yes. Okay, cool. Good. You saved him. Good. Yeah, so if you don't, yeah, it's that apparently he gets hung. I did not know that he got hung or whatever. If you there's the thing where you get back to Subdol, and if you leave him behind, you get there faster. You get back to Subdol faster with the army from with like Radsic and stuff, and you get the silver, like the silver's kept. But because you take Samuel, it takes longer for you to get there, and they say, oh, if only you got here a day earlier, and it's because you take Samuel. So there's like a repercussion, which it doesn't really tell you until afterwards, of course. If you save Samuel, you lose the silver, but if you lose, you know, it's one of those. It's really good, really good. And that means you where are we going here? Here we go. That means you had to deal with that. We didn't make that connection. What do we do? What did you do with the silver? I honestly, I don't know. But that's literally the thing. If you don't, if you leave Samuel behind, you get there and the silver's kept, so it's kind of like a thing. But I don't know what happens.
I need to get out of here.
I'm half tempted to, when I play it again, go and do the other aspects of the game that I hadn't done. Yeah, really good. I'm so excited for you. Right, what's going on here?
Fool.
Excuse me. Murder, hobo, run, and kill everyone you can. To be honest, that wasn't the way I was going with it, but there was a bit of a spell halfway through the game where everyone was just free game, and I was stealing everything. Like, it was lucky it wasn't like Skyrim where you can take like forks and spoons and pans and stuff, because I was literally taking everything that wasn't nailed down. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better. We get to see more with this guy with this guy's mustache. Funny you say that, because I was actually contemplating giving it some. I was actually contemplating giving it a bit of the old mustache. I was just going to shave it just for the shits and giggles. I could do that tomorrow, but the problem with this is if I do it, I might even do it on Friday, because I know I've got the day to do it. I've got the day off on Friday, and that means if it looks really really bad, I do not have to face work. So yeah, and my job's quite public facing as well, so it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good at all. So, I mean, I might do it. I might just do it for the shits and giggles. And I'm a bit ginger as well, so it's like a little ginger mustache. It's more Walter White than Ned Flanders, you know. So, right. So greet him sarcastically or formally. Right, we'll greet him
The
sarcastically.
devil himself.
Ah, it's Popper.
Blind fool.
Well, what don't I see? Maybe
Kind of
you could
ironic
give me
coming
an
from
answer
Four
this
Eyes,
time.
isn't it?
What don't you know?
First, we can remark that you've been seeing him more often now he's dead.
We've been seeing one another more and more since you died.
Ask me about something you don't know.
Okay, well, we're here for the golem, aren't we? So, but let's ask about that.
Why is the golem pursuing our blood? You've not just put me in danger, but Liga as well. Who did you hurt so much that the golem was aiming to? Hold on. It succeeded, didn't it? That's what killed you. That's what made the building fall on you.
Oh shit! Big reveal.
Why did you let a rat like Konieczkin into our home? Now he's dogging Liga and me. Were you working for him? Did you start informing on your customers for him?
A fool's theory.
Excuse me?
Who inflicted this punishment on you? What for? And how the hell do I lift it?
Everything I've done.
Was with your children in mind. I've heard it all before. For our good, I know. Thanks a lot. I definitely didn't ask for a blood curse. Are you finally going to say something?
You've wasted your time. I left you all the answers. You just have
Look
to
at his
find
eyes.
them.
Oh shit.
Where am I supposed to look for them? In the Black Grimoire, which I nearly got from you? In that case, where is it? Who was it? Your friends? Your coterie that you hid even from your lover? Who are they? What were you planning?
You possess everything I had. I've left you everything you need.
Cheers, Dad. I have literally... We...
Come back here! I'm not finished with you yet!
Right. Well, we know nothing. Right, he gave us no answers. Talk to our sister. Okay, cool. Quest expired. No idea, but we are going to go and do this. Because it is a... We do get a Salator, and I think this is what we're going to do next anyway. We do get another Salator from it. It's more Rana. Which will be quite interesting because we're going to have maybe two... Well, it would be a different... Well, it would be the same type as another Salator that we've got anyway, so it just depends on the abilities and stuff. Where am I going now? I'm going this way. So, what are you thinking then, chat? Do you think I should go for the old mustache? It won't be a curly one. It won't be as fantastic as this guy's. There she is.
Look who's up. Sleeping Beauty. Have some coffee. In the morning, Grażynka brews it strong. Unless we're still arguing.
No. Yeah, let's apologize.
Forgive me for yesterday. Warsaw was getting to me.
Yes, I know the feeling. And I don't want to quarrel with you either. We'd be better off
Cheers,
focusing on
Mike.
the obstacles ahead of us.
Thanks so much, mate.
Maybe I'll talk to Konechkin.
I suspect he'll offer us a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
For now, I'm just thinking out loud. I thought about what you were saying yesterday. Those strange phenomena related to the golem. Once, when I was taking a carriage to the store, the horse took fright. First it reared, then it started kicking, and after a moment it froze and dropped dead on the cobblestones. But it was already old. Could that have been the golem?
Yeah, let's say we're sure of it.
Recently, there's nothing I've been more sure of.
Does that mean we might be in danger?
Potentially, yeah.
I don't know how long it took the golem to reach Father.
The dad luck
He
is
only
in right
found
now.
me in Warsaw that one time.
Lucky me.
I don't know how he works.
I can't believe Father didn't know that either. There must be something in his office. Anything.
Maybe.
Is there any other way you could find out?
Say had a dream, ask if the paper said anything about the Port Praga. Say we had a dream about our father.
I had a dream about Father.
Me too. Right after he died. He was soothing me with my favorite lullaby.
First he insulted me, and then blood poured down his face.
Very funny. Do you see him often in your dreams?
Yeah, actually, we see him a little bit too often.
I wouldn't wish it any more often. They're not ordinary dreams. They're very realistic visions. I talk to him, I ask questions, but I can't understand his answers.
Why don't we focus on real life?
Okay. Let her ask her to let you into the family store.
I know that you're still sorting through things there, but I really have to visit our store in Mirów.
I'm basically done. And I was planning to go there now after breakfast.
Okay, cool.
Will you join me?
I will join. No,
I
not
have
yet.
to get all this straight in my head.
Yeah, we won't do this first.
I'll meet you later at the store.
Aren't you going to eat anything?
I've got no appetite.
No, don't worry. We've say it is what it is. I mean, we were kind of nerding out about it anyway. It is what it is. I mean, to be fair, like it's kind of been covered on the channel anyway. And you've done pretty much exactly the same things as me. Great minds. Great minds. Right, where were we going? We were going to. This is where this is where Morana is. I think it is. We have to try and figure out who this Salator is attached to in terms of the floor. So we're gonna go. Let me just go to our journal, and we're gonna say this, and it's saying find the person, follow commission. Okay, so it's this way apparently. There's something around here. What's this? What we got? A piece of paper on a tree. New time for the AES meeting at 5 in the crossing of the street of Bednarska and Zemir. You received a request. Football. Right, okay. Right, something over here. Oh, what we got here? Pharmacy Gore's package. Okay. Some drugs. Adrenaline pulses through his veins, drowning out the concern about his brother. Blood mixes with the dust on his skin and clots at the touch of ice. The firm pressure of the wound is like reassurance that he is right there. When they are together, no one can beat them. Today, they will claim another victory and reap its rewards. Okay. Oh, there's a pawn shop. Oh, let's see what they got in here. Fantasy man must be in the wrong district. Excuse me, sir. Am I going to get into a fight?
Hello.
Hello, hello. How can I help you, sir? Are you buying? Pledging? Art, cards, old farts, top coats, ski, jewelry.
Hold on then.
Goodbye.
Okay, yeah. Good long conversation there. Is there anything in here? Is there anything in here that we can look at? I don't think so, but then there's also a thing that we can look around in this area. So maybe we'll just keep him on the back burner. We don't have the conversation yet. I don't know if having a certain part of the conversation... Bit of a lag. Brochures, 11-hour work days are killing us. Yeah, we know this. Yeah, I don't know if having a certain part of the conversation is actually going to stop, allow us not to like continue with it. I can no longer stand where what is going on almost every afternoon under the windows of our 5A Bronara Street, where it used to be so quiet, clattering, screaming and banging on metal. Can't you hear it? Please do something about it as soon as possible. Okay, complaint. Public announcement: drinking spirits causes death, vodka causes poverty, prostitution spreads venereal diseases, choose health, use soap. Solid advice there. Oh yeah, we'll go through here. What's this? Uh-oh. 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 There's gonna be some problems. In relation to the situation in Povizle, stop. I demand immediate progress. Stop, otherwise you will be demoted and dismissed from the case. Stop. Okay. Right, soap prevents his venereal diseases, asking for a friend. Maybe. I think that's just rumours. I think it's just rumours. Lines of crumpled paper reflect on the scars on a cowering, nervous heart. Panic prompts one to take matters into its own hands. This small ball of paper weighs more than the Sisyphus' boulder. Don't know what that is. And the world is closing in around Pelevin in a claustrophobic dance. Trace certain, Commissioner Pelevin. Boys, are you okay? I wanted some stuff.
Nice rocks. They smell like downtown.
What are you sniffing around here for, Outlander?
Tell him to get out your way.
You'd better not get in my way when I'm working.
And what does a whelp like you double in?
Maybe he's the murderer. The young master was bored and came to Povizle for a taste of gore.
He'll taste it all right.
Okay, here we go, chat.
His own.
Oh, okay, not. Improve Thaumaturge. Right, we don't need to do any of this. We need. So Morana's gonna be one of these, I imagine. Okay. Right, we don't need to do any of this. We can start a fight. Okay, so we got 3 boys, all 4 focus, 4 focus, 5 focus, with 31, 29, and 38 respectively in their health. Okay, so this guy needs to have an upper. Your boy needs Bukovac, and your boy needs Velas. Okay. Who's going to be going first? Okay, so they're both going in we're all going in round 2. I suppose we could potentially, yeah. Let's try and focus on this guy here, and we're going to try and take him down. Boom. Okay, so that's going to remove his trait. Then with our next skill, what we're going to actually do is we're going to. Okay, so that reduces the focus by 50. So we can either have a guaranteed this is going to go down, or we can focus on another guy here, which could potentially take his full focus down altogether. No, we'll do this. We'll take him down, and then with the Bukovac, we can focus on him. And we're going to disable him and give him a damage over time. So we're going to have 2 hits here. That's fine. 1 bleed and 1 health. 3 damage, and that's it. Now we're going to do a... We're going to do an attack on your boy with Velas. That's a quick skill. So they're going to be losing all their traits here. And then on this, we're going to have to go for the concussion, which will kill him outright. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go, nice. So 1's down already. He's got some damage over time. Now we can look at doing some... We can try and slow down his actions. He's got 1 to 2 damage. He's got puny thrust. So this one actually does more damage. We might as well try and go for it anyway. Try and slow him down. This guy, can we slow him down with anything? Interrupts your planned attack with 50% chance. How about... I don't think I want to do that. I want to try and slow him down if at all possible. Yeah, we're going to try and slow your boy down. So we're going to use upper here. And we're going to use... No, it wasn't upper, was it? It was Velas. There we go. Use Velas. Okay, we didn't slow him down, which is fine, and we didn't get him down either, which again, it's fine, but we've got a lot of bleed on us at the moment, so we're going to try and remove that where we can. So we're going to use a... Yeah, we want to try and get the bleed on him, and then we're going to use our Lelek here, and we're going to try and remove all our negative effects and transfer them to an enemy, which we will do on your boy here. We're going to get 1 round of bleeding, which is fine. Yes, it's fine. And then we're going to try and get a heal, if we can. No, we can't. 60% chance to kill, or on this guy we've got an outright chance to kill, so we're just going to do that. Alright, that's gave him a bleed as well, so... Okay, it didn't kill him. Oh no, it will kill him at the end of the round. Okay, fair enough. Yep, all good. Nice. Easy money, chat. Local moods, the river giveth and the river taketh away. That's what people in Povisla say. Some of them have fallen into apathy, while others act recklessly without caring that they might lose their life. It all looks like nihilistic tendencies. I suspect it is the Morana's doing. Okay. You're not of interest. I guess we just gotta... Did we get a conclusion with that? As well? Did we get any conclusion? Pick up this. Might as well for the experience. Lost list of chores. Nothing to do with us. We're not doing any chores today. We've got this thing here. Watchman's report. Police station at the Warsaw... Okay. I'm reporting on a suspicious behaviour of 2 brothers living in number 2. The Chowski brothers, Watchlaw and Roach, often return home long after the gates have been closed by jumping over the wall. They come back at different times, so before I can catch them in the act, they're already in their apartment and claim they have been asleep the whole time. Watchlaw... smiles mockingly and winks at me in those red eyes of his. Okay. The denunciation of the residence is a tenement house written sloppily on the cheap paper. Apparently, the brothers often return to their apartment at night. So where is that, though? Are they the fishermen, then?
I haven't been here in a
Oh,
while.
hello.
What do you want to tell me, friend?
Well, yeah, what's Upper got to say for itself? Visions. When an area is enveloped by red fog, it's a sign that Upper wants to show you something. Go where the fog is thinner. Stay away from the places where it's thick, and remember that Upper doesn't like to be ignored. If you go into the fog, the vision will disappear. Okay.
I'll be first. You'll see.
Slow down. You'll get your clothes all dirty.
Okay. Maybe this way? Yes, this way.
That kid. It's me. My mother thought I'd lost my mind. So did Liga, I guess. And that, as we know, didn't happen until much later.
Okay.
I didn't remember that Aboritsa was there too. He must have been. After all, he'd laughed at me later for wetting my pants. It was my birthday. Was it then that you chose me?
Okay. Interesting. So that's when we first met our Salator, I imagine, when we were a kid. And obviously it's the first time we've actually seen the Salator. So obviously, naturally, you're going to shit yourself, aren't you? So, we haven't read this one, have we? I fixed stockings, okay. There's probably a few of those based around the game, isn't there? I think it might be an achievement or whatever it is. Okay, so let's just follow what our... I think it's perception, I think it is, or observation. Yeah, perception. Let's follow our perception here. Drunkard. Okay.
Hey, you can't be here. Cayetan doesn't allow it. I don't like you, Sonny. He's got nice shoes, though.
Brother, you step the back up. What? Wait, what? Step the... Fucking words. Back the fuck up. That's what I meant to say. Get straight into a
Let's
point.
get this over with.
Yeah, might as well. Right, he's got a wrench and a fucking paddle. I think it's a paddle. I can't tell. Right, let's see if we can improve our Thaumaturge here. So we can have... Either way, we're going to be improving our focus. So we got weakening, reduces the inflicted damage by 50%, or speeds up your next action round by 1. Doesn't sound incredibly interesting. And this does go up does increase our focus. Increases damage by an additional 100% if the enemy's in a suffering state. That sounds... Yeah, let's go for that. Because then we're going to try and develop this later on. Available upgrades. So that's body stiffening. No, I think we're going to keep it the way it is. Alright, let's start the fight. They're a bit of focus on your boys here. And they are quite quick as well. Okay, so how about we go to... Oh, we can't disable him because we need our dimensional force of word to 5. And it reduces damage, so we're going to have to just do a lot of damage over time on this boy. So if that's the case, we have to try and dwindle him down, and it's better to dwindle him down when your boy's gone. So we're going to focus on this guy first. What's he got? Is it Lelek? Yes, it is Lelek. So we're going to focus on Lelek here. And we're going to... If we can take action and we can put someone in a suffering state, we're going to do that. And then Lelek is actually going to do this. So we are going to take a little bit of damage in this round, but that's absolutely fine. We'll put him in a suffering state, and then Lelek is going to do its thing. Smash to the face, cool. It is a paddle. It is a paddle. It's not a knife. Okay, so now this will cast an additional. Why don't we, if that's the case, why don't we pull it on this guy? He's going to have two lots of it, isn't he? Is he got... Oh, he's not in a negative state. That's a big ick. That's fine. That means we will be able to put him in a negative effect now. He's got 3, so he's actually, that's kind of perfect in a way. Okay, so he's got a lot of damage outgoing here. So I think it's probably in our best interest to try and restore some of our focus. He's lost that, so now let's go to our Bukovac. And... he should die this round with this. If the enemy's on less than 50% health, which they're currently sitting on 1931, so they don't have less than 50% of health. The additional caster stat on a random enemy. How about we... yeah, we'll go for this. We got some of our focus back, which is fine. Gave us a bit of a welly. Yeah, he'll die this round. Okay, so this guy here, we can drop his focus and hopefully do 4 focus on him. Okay, he's gone. Yeah, cool. Is it gone 4? It's only 2. Okay, big ick, but never mind. He'll die anyway. No, not really a big issue. Well, we'll use this, and we're going to use upper. And then we can do a lot of damage on him. He just broke your nose for sure. Yeah, absolutely did. Like our nose is going to be over here. Okay, so that's done. We don't need to focus on this. We can do a... we can just do this. It's going to kill the boy outright. There we go. Nice. Oh, there's some stuff. Sports Gazette. The rules of football. Okay. I already know the rules for that, so... right, let's go in. So it seems... oh, there's a bit in here, isn't it? Right, what we got here then. The message from the policeman. If you change your mind and decide to cooperate, come to the police headquarters in... never can pronounce that. And ask for Commissioner Pelevin. That will earn you more lenient treatment. Okay. Commissioner Pelevin. The discouragement flowing through Pelevin's veins makes his hand go askew, making the words fall off the paper helplessly. He has lost hope a long time ago that this case will finally get off the ground, but he's always worth trying once again. So that's a conclusion. The fisherman's case. Pelevin believes Kajatin is the killer known as the fisherman. He seems desperate, for solid evidence, and the circumstances work to the painter's disadvantage. It's only a matter of time before he gets arrested. Yeah, so this was the painter that was on the shore. Trace unknown, expensive brushes, high quality materials. The artist can obviously afford some amount of luxury, and his shabby lifestyle is a conscious choice. Okay. Finished paintings. The naturalist paintings depict dead bodies on a riverbank on different poses and configurations. Streaks of waves traced with ease touch the still nature of the painted bank. The artist contemplated the curious appeal of the drowned victims, finding an odd sort of solace in them. Kjetten. Okay. Something over here. Dirty rags. The hovel's owner lives in terrible conditions. Old rags permeate with a smell of turpentine and a sense of security, like a nest built atop a tree. 100 times better than a golden metal cage. The man sleeping in them finally feels at home. The freak of Pavisle. Kjetten is both dead and alive, inexorably linked with the river in the most peculiar way. He paints images of crime on the riverbed of Pavisle. Even though he can afford painting materials, he prefers a life deprived of luxury. Right, is there anything else in here that we can have a little look at? No. Let's go and try and confront him and see if we can... What are we going to do? Just say his paintings are shit and he's just going to get really angry so we can see his flaw? Is that going to be the case? So it's not in there. He's over here, isn't he? I imagine it's this way. Yes, it is. Oh, what we got here then? Announcement. Every day at 12 PM, the Association of English Sports invites everyone who is willing to learn a new team game. Draw conclusion. Football every day is at the intersection of streets Banarska and Zamir. The Association of English Football gathers those willing to learn a new sport that's very popular in the UK. The game of football. All you have to do is turn up at the venue at 5 PM. Okay. I have no idea what that's going to be about then. I don't know if it's going to be like there's going to be another Salator there. Who knows?
Is the painting finished?
Nope. The police took the body before I could finish.
And that upsets you, doesn't it?
But I'm sure something new will appear soon.
Dwell on the subject of the painter and the murderer.
Can I ask you a question?
Whatever.
Something continues to elude you. How about we...
I'll go now.
How about we just wait for a second? Is there anything around here? Is there anything around the crime scene which can give us another dialogue? I don't believe so, so I think it's probably in our best interest just to confront your guy. It might be able to get the flaw out of him, we don't know.
Any new idea?
Can I help you?
Can I ask you a question?
Whatever.
Point out that he started to care about something.
I think painting those bodies has become something very important to you.
I hadn't thought about it that way.
It seems it has given your life a new meaning.
Do you really think so?
Know that he could be arrested for talking like that.
Aren't you afraid you might be arrested? You're always the first one at the body. You paint it. To me, you look like a murderer.
Me? Why? The bodies appear on their own. Besides, let the police worry about that.
If they catch the murderer, there will be no more dead bodies to pose.
Right. I hadn't thought about that. Hey,
There he goes.
don't understand.
Focus on Kjetten's confusion and notice the flaw.
It seems that while contemplating the lack of sense in life, you did find something you care about.
Right. But that doesn't make sense. Why is it that
in trying to go with the flow, I end up paddling harder. Where did I go wrong?
Beautiful.
Oh, the floor. Kajetan, the peculiar painter, is one of the Morana's followers. The one that Morana follows, sorry. Morana's presence creates malaise and a sense of despair among the residents of Pavisle. The source of those feelings is Kajetan, who bears the floor. If I can bring it out, Morana will be mine. Take a closer look at it.
I wonder if you developed it when you tried to kill yourself, or if you had it before.
Oh.
It is your doubt, your resignation, your nihilism. It's time to free you from it.
Can you hear me? Take a step back from him.
What? What are you doing?
They're arresting me, that's what.
Ooh. Demand proof of Kajetan's guilt.
What are you arresting him for? Having strange interests? Have you got any proof?
We are arresting the prime suspect. Do not obstruct us.
Tell them what you told me. You are not the killer.
What difference does it make?
Oh.
Pielevin, you know he's not the one.
What can I do? This case is taking too long anyway.
How are you going to sleep after this?
I'm going to booze it up till I fall asleep. Preferably in moonshine.
Okay, so...
And now it starts to rain.
Okay, so have the investigation reopened? Pielevin seems to be unhappy about arresting Kajetan. If I take a closer look at that, there might be a chance to release the artist. Okay, kids, what's going on?
Get it away from me! I don't want to touch it.
Yellow belly.
Shut up! Hey, you! What do you want here?
Why is this kid in a suit? Ask what they're playing with.
What is that you're playing with?
It's a hook from a real dead man. A dead man's hook. Quiet, you dolts!
This hook is from the fisherman's victim.
Who's this fucking kid?
So what if it is? What's it to you?
Can we enter
They
combat?
already caught the murderer.
Can we enter combat?
What if I tell you that they didn't? That they caught the wrong man?
The fuck they did. Get lost.
Unless what?
we trade for it. Got anything interesting to barter with?
We can demand the hook, or we can. I mean, we're not going to barter. We're not bartering with a kid. Can we? Maybe.
Aren't you a little too young to be playing here unsupervised?
And aren't you too old to be talking to us?
He's got
Maybe
a point,
you like
chat.
kids, eh?
He's got a point.
I
can't.
heard the murderer
I can't argue with
isn't
that.
the worst thing out here. They say this place is haunted.
Haunted? Haunted by what?
The Lady of the River. She looks beautiful, but come too close to her, and you'll end up swimming with the fish forever. She has a particular fondness for children.
Bullshit.
And then there's the fisherman, still at large, and hunting for his next victim.
Don't listen to this bullshitter. What do you want?
Man the hook.
You'll give me the hook because I say so. It's not a toy.
Oi! Mietek! This flunky wants to show us his pecker in the bushes.
Chat, this went very wrong.
You perverted fuck! Touching children, is it?
Fuck. Oh no, chat.
I'll give you a pounding that the dungeon can only dream of.
Oh, okay. Okay, that might have been on us. That might be on us, the fact that we look a little bit noncy. It is what it is. It is what it is. Right, let's not do Thaumaturge. Let's just get our things going. So we've got upper, we've got... Ooh, 7 health, so we have to try and do damage over time for your boy. And... Bookovac. So let's do... Who's first? Who is first? You. Right, let's use the Bookovac. Makes him negative. So we're going to do our attack first. Are we going to try... No, we're going to use... Yeah, we're going to get him on first. Because then... it means we can get our suffering on first. So it's going to give him a state of that, and then we're going to put another state on him as well. It's slowed him down, which is perfect stuff. Now, we can go for a... If we get you on... that's probably a little bit too... I mean... We could spread the damage out, can't we? I mean, what's he got? If we went to upper... and we used... this... we can then spread the damage out. Yeah, if we spread the damage out with that... So it's gonna, that's removed his trait. And he's got 3 stacks of it as well. So he's going to be dying relatively soon, I hope. We've got 3 attacks coming in. We've got a 8, a 10, and a 2. How about now we go to... I've got no bleeds coming, so that's fine. That's to interrupt a planned attack. That's 8 and that's a 10. If we can interrupt the planned attack, I mean, what does he have? He has health points that are regened. Inflicts damage, gives a 50% chance that damage will be tripled. And that's for 5 turns. That's a big ick. So we're not gonna bother with that. So how about we look at... Is there going to be any bleeds? No, there isn't any bleeds. So how about we go for... I know. We'll put that on, and then we're going to put... Oh, nope, wrong thing. Back it up. Upper, you're going to use... We're going to use this. And upper, you're going to use this. So at least it's going to turn your boy off. So we're going to stop one person's attack. Ten health. That's fine. Okay, that's fine as well. So he is going to die relatively quickly. Now what we can do is we can go to Bookovac and we can actually put... We can do this attack. It will kill him and give a state to everyone in the round. And then we can now go to this attack and hopefully... In fact, actually, it'll be more beneficial to use this, and hopefully it gives him the 4, takes off 4 focus, and we can then do big damage at the end of the round. There you are, so he's dead. And is it 4? It's 4, lovely, so he's been disabled, lovely. Gave us a bit of a slap, but that's fine. He's going to die this round, so that makes no difference, and let's just go for let's get some Velas. Let's give him a little bit of a... Oh, actually, that might not... That won't kill him. Bukovac. Supposed to kill him as well. Yeah, we'll do that. And then for this guy, we're going to... No, we're not going to kill him that way, are we? Let's try and slow him down. Hope this kill. It did not kill. That's fine. That slowed him down as well. Okay, it didn't. Bit unfortunate. Okay, he's close to dead, so we can just fucking... We just... There we go. Knock him out.
You sure showed them.
Come here, kids.
Well, well. I admit that you know how to fight. At first, I took you for a police oath, but I was wrong.
How flattered I am by your compliments. I thank you most sincerely for them. And now, I would like to get this hook.
Well, after a fight like that, you earned it. Here.
Hey, what's this supposed to be? I mean...
Shut it! So what now?
We mean what now? So it's none of your business.
Don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
You little fuck.
Why? You think you can put me off, fancy pants?
Piotrek's a lick spittle for the coppers.
Shut your mouths! Or you lose even more teeth. I'll help you. Come find me near Antiaja's brothel. We can resume the investigation there. Alright, enough of this. Let's leave this place.
Who the fuck is this child? Who the fuck is this kid? Right, let's have the investigation reopened. I mean, okay. There's nothing over there. I guess we're just gonna have to make our way. Yeah, we just have to go and make our way, aren't we? But I don't have to deal with this kid for much longer. He's just fucking annoying. So annoying. Right, okay. What's the kid doing at a brothel anyway? Alright, let's read some more of this. Anyone who provides information about the place and promotes illegal fist fighting in the city, assisting in the capture of the brothers known as the Soup and the Red Eye Warclaw, will be paid with 50 rubles. Okay, cool. Pelevin. Is this... Hold on. Do we... Yeah, let's go. Let's see if we can go see the kid. As daft as it sounds. He's clearly got something going on, like it. Which way are we going? This way. There's something going on around here. What is it? Is it around here? No. Is it any of these? Moonshine? Receipt. I confirm the purchase of 25 bales of denim material from the Mevy and Rouse Co. factory on the 8th of the 8th, 1905 by John Lewison. Okay. A receipt. Okay, cool. Something around here as well. Another receipt.
Well, there we have it.
The receipt of the purchase of goods bearing the drugstore stamp. Secret fighting ring. Illegal nights fight take place at the 5 there, attracting all manner of face punching enthusiasts and attention from the police. However, the brothers remain elusive. Okay, so is that a thing that we're going to go and do? We're going to go and start at the bar fight, the fight. Okay. Can't go through there.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Brooch. She fell to the ground again, and the brooch fell from her collar. They say it was her favourite dress, dyed in the Shilleen green. That's bad for her. Maybe you're right, and she's already 60 years old. She doesn't have much. She doesn't have much left, and after all, you have to die of something. Okay, against the current, the new man doesn't look back and doesn't heed the prejudices. Of a bygone era. He proudly displays smoothly shaved cheeks, choosing strong colours without regard to their dark connotations, and reaches for unusual fabrics. The new decade will belong to those who make fashion adjust to them, not the other way around. Okay. Prostitute. And your boy. Oh, there's something here. What's this? A letter. Okay.
That wasn't too hard.
Draw conclusion. So the conclusion, the night of divination. At midnight, you can visit the famous tarot reader, Madame Lulu, at 8 Branara Street. She has just arrived in Warsaw, and rumours that she has her divinations come true. Is that another Thaumaturge?
So then I tell him, stick that rubble up your ass. I've got my honor.
You sure are a canny lad.
Hello.
I'm on my break. Come back later.
I sent him, Auntie Clara. We're doing an investigation together.
You're always up to something, Piotrush. What investigation?
Ask him why we wanted to meet him at a brothel.
What do you mean? The aunties are the key to the world of information. They know and hear more than anyone else in Powiśle.
Are you his actual aunt?
You really are a tourist. Of course they're not. But I prefer them to the real ones. They always help me somehow when I'm in trouble. They'll dress a wound, give me an apple, or a beer.
Piotrush, nothing gets by you.
Oh, God, okay.
You remember that lady's gloves? I said I liked them once, and he brought them to me the next day.
Well, just say the word.
Ask Clara about the fisherman.
What do you know about the fisherman?
All I know is he's in jail. Finally. This cursed place can breathe a little.
He's not in jail, though. We're looking for the real one.
Piotrush, is that the investigation you're playing?
What do you mean, playing? We're both dead serious and committed, Auntie.
You better watch out. You'll get in trouble.
Ask what next?
What next, partner?
It's not
Partner.
over yet. Now, we split. You go grill the other aunties, and I'll see you later. After dark, some of them work here, and others in the streets. Remember to tell them I sent you.
Okay.
Piotr Justa, that is. And ask better questions this time.
That doesn't really sound good, does it? Going up to a prostitute and say, "Hello, yes,
Watch him.
you was
If
recommended
anything
by a
happens to him,
child."
it's your fault.
Wait until nightfall. Okay, so we have to find somewhere to have a chill. We are... Oh, we can do it just around the corner. Yeah, it doesn't really look good, does it? So what's here? Up here. What we got? Watchman's reports. Okay, documents written on the sheet of paper slightly soiled with ash. In the courtyard of one of the tenement's houses, a group of boys likes to play hoop rolling. Okay. On a bench, a trace familiar, the fisherman. Wood has been split from cold, 1,000 storms, and a scorching sun holds more than just sand in its cracks. There's a hateful thought in the grain. Someone was surprised the house didn't sink with those fucking fish. Okay. Who's this woman?
Hello.
I can't stand this weather. Can I help you?
See if she's seen anyone suspicious here lately.
Have you seen anyone suspicious here lately?
Other than you? This is Povishle. Everyone's suspicious here.
That's what she's
What
selling.
are you selling?
My late husband's junk. I don't need to look at all of this if I can't look at him.
Offer your
I'm
condolences.
sorry for your loss.
No point brooding over it. The river giveth, and the river taketh away.
I have to go now.
Goodbye.
That was mentioned earlier. Wasn't that was something to do with the fisherman? The river taketh, the giveth, and the river taketh away. That's suspicious, because how? I mean, okay, it would be interesting to know if the fisherman is actually a woman.
Let me rest.
Okay, what might
Let's
it?
wait until...
Nightfall.
So, let's kill some time.
Okay. Yeah, so it's interrogate the prostitutes working on the street. Oh, there's going to be a lot of them, isn't there? Okay, we'll go this way. Prostitute. Hello there.
Good evening.
Good evening. What do you want?
I bet he's a customer. Do you want to put him off?
How do I know if he is a customer or not? Bad things happen in this weather.
You're right. What brings you here?
Ask about the
What do you
fisherman,
know
but we got
about
something
the
that eludes us.
What an odd question. Unless... God, it's him! He came to kill us!
But they just got him. That freak who painted corpses was the fisherman. He created inspiration for himself. Right?
Calm them down and say that your boy sent.
Take it easy. I was sent here by Piotrek Justa.
Somehow I don't believe you. Maybe you got him too, fisherman.
Piotrek introduced me to Auntie Clara too. I assure you they are both alive. I just want to talk to you.
Well, if you hang around with Piotrek, you can't be the fisherman. Especially if you're that handsome.
Yeah.
This is Auntie Clementina, and you can call me Auntie Anastasia, like the Tsar's daughter.
But we don't know anything about the fisherman, and we'd rather not talk about him.
Okay, so he eludes us
I'll
then.
be off now.
Too bad. I felt safer with you around.
Okay, bit weird. Right, there's something in this area. Nothing there. Hello, love.
Good evening.
Cloud behind the corner, 5 kopecks. Naked in a bed, 15. A blower will cost you 3. Unless you just want to watch something, then it's 2. If it's something else you're after, you can fuck off, or I'll call for help.
No, not to sound nasty or anything like that. And this could would she arguably cost more or less? Like, I generally have no idea.
Does it often rain here? It seems like a cloud burst just over Povishle as if on purpose.
I guess the weather reflects the way we all feel here. Stop talking to me, the panda is getting angry.
The panda?
Who's a panda?
Well, a whoremonger.
Okay.
Piotrek Justa sent me. He's a nice kid.
Piotr sent you? Well, why didn't you say so? I'll give you a discount then.
What?
No, that's not why I'm here. I just want to talk.
Well, fire away before someone is onto us.
Ask about the fisherman.
The fisherman. Have you heard anything about him?
Only the things everyone's been prattling on about. But if it's information you want, buy yourself a newspaper. 2 kopeikas. Any other questions? Or should we get to the point?
I'll let you get back to work. Goodbye.
He's not fond. Okay. So you got this here, which we're not going to go to yet. There's something else that eludes us regarding the other prostitutes. So I'm just thinking, is there something like an observation we got to try, what we've missed or whatever? Or we just have to go around and try and... That was the woman we spoke to before. There's probably got to be a few more prostitutes. I can't imagine there's only 3 around this area. What's it? Oh, pick up. Hello. The Gentleman March issue. Cool. See, this is just taking us to here. I don't know what your boy's doing there. Yeah, I really don't know, because... I mean, I suppose we gotta just kind of keep clicking. Oh, hello, what's this? And oh, this is the fight. Feels so good to smack someone in the kisser sometimes, and better yet, to watch them smacking from a... It said smacking from a distance. Oh, so this is the fight, isn't it? This is the Okay, cool. Well, I can't go down there. That's the pawn shop. Maybe?
What now?
Ask him if he remembers a certain loan shark.
Do you remember Mieszko Setsemin? He was a loan shark around here.
And you're asking me because?
No reason.
Setsemin died a long time ago. They say someone attacked and shot him. Terrible tragedy. Terrible. Even talking about him might bring bad luck. And so, life goes on here in Powiśle.
Okay. So it also eludes us. Okay, so... I mean, I don't suppose we can go through... No, we can't. I don't want to exactly start the investigation over. I mean, we've read this. I'm really thinking that this... I feel there's like more prostitutes around which we can probably have a conversation with. Although saying that, our perception's not really leading us in that direction, and it doesn't really give us the option anymore, so... Potentially, but maybe not. I mean, we can't go up these stairs. So there's nothing going on here. Maybe that's just a thing later on. Can we go through here? No, we can't. Yeah, I really don't know. Right, the woman here. Maybe we can talk to the woman again.
Yes.
I have to go now.
No.
Goodbye.
Okay, lovely. See you later, love. I mean, we have got another Thaumaturge point, haven't we? So we could get this in now, which is the damage cataclysm. Increases the damage by an additional 100 if the enemy's in a suffering state, which we do always pretty much have people in suffering states. We like our damage over time. What was it called? Damage Cataclysm. What does that one do? If I go to this and put that in, 23 to 24 compared to, what was it? Was it obvious target? Or was it third? I don't know, but this one seems like the best thing to do. Okay. No, nothing this way. Okay, maybe we just continue with the investigation. I don't think we go through there. I don't think that's really an option. Unless... What's this? Writing on the wall. Gang, Wednesday at 5.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Message scrawled on a chalk. A group is meeting on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Hoop rolling in the courtyard of the tenement house at 5A Brawana Street. Almost every afternoon a group of boys play hoop rolling. To the despair of the tenants of nearby apartments, it seems that the boys are having fun and are eager to let their new players join. Okay. Don't know why that's kind of a thing, but no idea. I guess we just go in, we'll just open up the investigation again. Yeah, we're just going to have to do the investigation again, because I don't think there's anything else. Have I gone the wrong way? I have, but I'll go this way anyway. Just in case. Nothing over there, no one over there, nothing over here. Alright, let's talk to your boy. I am quite conscious, by the way. Moonshine Bar, hold on.
You're not from round here, I can see.
Hello.
Okay.
Is this a bad time?
It is a bad place, fancy boy. It is for the locals.
No, that Pevlin's been served.
What about that copper outside? I don't think he's a local.
He captured the fisherman, so he earned respect in the neighborhood. One more word, and we will take you out.
What, mention his name?
I'm a friend of Piotr Justa.
Hey, do you hear the kind of names being tossed around here? You better find some friends your own age. Pervert.
You got a point.
Get that fancy pants.
Right, let's get it.
Oh, right. Powiśle is not for beginners.
Okay, here we go, chat. Okay, apparently we're outside now. So he's got risk. The first attack of this target casts a hidden negative effect on the attacker. This guy can be Lelet can sort you out. And dimensional word 5, we need that. So here's going to be a damage over time. Okay, cool. And we need to use Bookerback on this because it's going to be healing. Okay then. That's going to be very nice. That's going to be very, very nice. Okay, how about... Who's going first? You. And we need the Bookerback. Bookerback, can you... Yeah, we'll use that. And then on your boy here, we're going to use... I mean, I guess it makes more sense to use that on this boy. because now we can use the same thing on this guy here, which then we can now go to oh, hold on. Let's go to Lelek. We're going to use that. Yeah, but let's just stick with the plan. That's going to disable his trait. That's going to slow him down. We're going to get hit by your boy once, by three damage. Not the end of the world. Now we can go for the concussion. That's not something we want to be looking at the moment, I don't think. He's going to die outright with it. We're going to go to the Bukovac. He's going to need some damage over time. Or do we go upper? Veles, maybe? Interrupt his attack? I mean, his attack is 3 to 4. He's got 10. And he restores health, so maybe we just... Yeah, let's just interrupt him. And this guy, we're going to... He's not in a suffering state, is he? So we can leave him for the moment. Yeah, let's try and slow him down. Okay. So, okay, one of them was slowed down, but he wasn't slowed down. Okay, he got sucker punched. That's fine. So he's got his health back. He's going to maybe die soon. This guy. Let us go to the Bukovac here. We're going to give a damage over time and cast it on everyone. We're going to then... And that's going to cast it on a random enemy. So we're going to use that as well. So we're just going to try and spread the damage out as much as possible. He's got 2, someone else has got the additional 1. We're going to be taking a lot of damage this round. There we go, he's downed. Right, let's try and get some health back. So we're going to need upper here. So we get upper out. 3 to 4. He's going to die outright, so we can't use it on him. And if we do that on him, he will die. Yeah, he will die. There we go. God, does a lot of damage, doesn't he? But upper should then be able to heal us up. Restores 4 health. For every enemy in a suffering state, each of subsequent action will restore health points to restore less of it. Okay, which is going to heal us up anyway. We might as well. 18 health, 2 health, and he's gonna die, isn't he? So might as well just welly him. There we go, double damage. Right, nice. I am quite conscious with the like the load on the graphics card. So there's a thing wrong with the game, and it's not just me, it's like a lot of people. The game has this thing where if you've been playing it for a couple of hours, and we've been playing it now for an hour and a half, the game like doesn't really unload anything from the graphics card, so it just kind of holds shit, and then eventually it will just crash. I was able to alleviate it a little bit last stream by running it in admin mode and giving high priority in the task manager, but other than that, it's not, you know, I'm just a little bit conscious.
Anybody else got a problem with me?
Yeah, anyone? No one?
I thought so.
Yeah. Okay, leave him is allowed. Thank you. I assume we can talk, yeah, we'll talk to the bartender.
Just no browning, please. What can I get you?
Something eludes him. Ask him about
It's
the bar.
nice in here. I like the decor. Why the moonshine?
It sells best. We've just run out. Have anything else to say?
Okay, something elude.
I'll
Okay.
be off now.
Good riddance.
There's a lot of things that's eluding us at the moment. We're just gonna have to reopen, aren't we?
What more do you want from me?
Show the hook.
I got the hook from the victim's body. Local kids had stolen it.
I already have a few of these.
Because of it, I know, let's call it, the scent of the murderer. The Thaumaturge could be useful in a case like this.
But the case is closed. That's enough. When I get sober, I put you in jail, I swear. Now leave me alone.
We'll see about that. I'll find out why you're so reluctant to run this investigation, and then we'll resume it together.
What? You're going to cast a spell on me, magician?
Who knows? Don't go anywhere.
Oh, wait, so is he the...
I felt something. Where is it?
The gleam in the eye, the retrieved hook, evidence of the crime, and a new clue almost exhilarated Pevelin. I can feel that the officer would like to find the strength to reopen the investigation. I'll have to have a look around. Okay, something over here. Broken bottles, a throwing competition without a target. In addition to the bottles, he also threw words full of resignation and bitterness. They were joined in the flight by the sense of duty, the satisfaction of the job well done, and the last shred of heart he once had for the job. He doesn't want to lose it, but can he manage to hold on to it? Drunk Detective, hello mate, how you doing? How am I liking the game? I think it's very, very good. I do like these kind of detective games and stuff. It wasn't what I was expecting, to be quite honest. It was a game through Humble Bundle that we picked up last month, and I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go because it looks quite juicy. It's actually pretty decent. So hopefully you enjoy. Is it your first time playing it? Dimension force too low. Police hat. Shit. So our word needs to be improved. Our word's currently 4. Penis. No, so we need to try and find... We need to get to here. So we need to try and find 4 Thaumaturge points. That's a big ick. That's a big ick. You like historical kind of games, especially since I've been to Poland like 5 times. Oh, nice. So have you played the Sherlock Holmes games? How you doing, Invalidus? How you doing, mate? It's been a long time, hasn't it? We don't have the word shit, do we? That's a big, big ick. To be honest, for like one of the things I've played a bit on stream anyway. You played Crimes and Punishment. Yeah, I played Crimes and Punishment last year, I think it was, and I really enjoyed it. And I've played the You know what? I'm gonna have to go to a tram. I'm gonna have to just start going around and picking some stuff up and get some experience. But this is gonna be a big ick. Yeah. So the I played Crimes and Punishment. I thought that was very good. I did play chapter 1. I thought that was awful. And yeah, we'll go there. What have you been Poland? I like it. Yeah, I mean, I've got friends who've been. It's really nice. And it was a. I went to. Yeah, I was on chapter 1. That was really bad. The Devil's Daughter, though, that was very good. I did really enjoy the Devil's Daughter. What's going on here? Why can't I? There we go. A scarf. It has an interesting diamond pattern. There were some words of anxious explanation entangled in the fringe. So what if the scarf is in the men's department? The diamonds would go great with a lace, and if I add the shoes I took from Janek, it will be perfect. Fashion is for the bold. Right, okay. Something over here. What's this? A letter, my dear. We are meeting again this evening for bridge at the usual place. I will need a resolute partner this time, so I hope you will not refuse my invitation. Give my name at the entrance and the host will show you to your place. We may be a little late. Stay in touch and see you there. JN. I think this is going to be a case of going to do a lot of the points of interest because I think they grant quite a bit of experience. Right, we're not going to do that. Yeah, we're going to go do some points of interest here just so we can get those, get that experience. Right, where's this? It's a church. So I imagine here. Sketch. New Pluto telescope constructed by your boy. Okay. And there's a new quest. Ooh. Hello. What's going on here?
Can you feel it?
Is it another... It's another Thaumaturge? Not Thaumaturge. It's another Salator.
Moves with the bustle of the market and the rustle of sand grains around the stalls. It feels like the sun is standing at its zenith and burning mercilessly. It's a visitor from a harsh desert land. A djinn.
Ooh. Look at your boy. Look at your boy.
I felt something. Where is it?
Right, so there's some things around here. Okay. Essential oils. Hovering among the oils are words of fervent conviction that can never be changed. Why can't I smell like a rose? Who defines the boundaries of what you can and cannot do? Let everyone wear whatever they want. 2 bottles, please. Okay. Interesting.
Hello.
Would you like to buy some flowers? They'll steal your heart.
No worries, chat. No worries. Ask if she noticed anything
Have you
weird.
perhaps noticed any unprecedented phenomena happening here?
Oh. Here? Mister, there's 1,001 of those happening every day. How about a flower?
No.
Maybe some other time.
Yeah, no, not for me, love.
As you wish, sir.
Not for me. So she's got nothing going on. So, Drunk Detective, just so you know, if you just started playing this, you might get a thing. Are you playing this in... I mean, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, me being from England, and I can barely speak English, as you can probably tell. Trying to pronounce any of the Polish words in this is fucking laughable. But, I'm giving it my best go. There is a thing with the game, which is a little bit annoying, and I was mentioning this earlier. If you play the game a little bit, like if you go a couple of hours in, the game can freeze your PC, and it is a kind of a regular thing that can happen. The thing you got to try and do is you got to try and turn off some of the like DLSS. So it's fine. Like I've been able to alleviate it. Some people say if you turn off DLSS, then it's fine. Some people's are different. Maybe because I'm streaming and I've got to encode at the same time, it puts a lot on your graphics card. It's one of those things, but you should be okay. You should be okay. Placed out of the way, but in the marketplace, you don't get much peace and quiet anywhere. The bench should be placed out of rest and respite remembers rather the pure anger and frustration radiating from the people who sought a moment of peace here. Their boss is driving them mad. How long are they going to put up with it? Trace unknown. So many colours, textures and smells, and yet you are always ending up with the licorice ones. Right, cool. What's this? Apple core. If that's what it takes to find Jin, then fine, I will touch it. Bite after bite, he sank his teeth into the apple as emotions continued churning in his heart, driving him to the edge of reason. They keep doing everything the man asks, and he won't even toss them a kopeck. I think that's how you pronounce it. And he won't. The apple core landed in the mud among with the remnants of his patience. A frustrated person. Okay. Well, there's a few more things around here. Here's what's this. A sculpture, a bust. It appears to be as genuinely old and valuable as the price suggests. A hand moved across the bust as thoughts buzzed in the head like bees in spring. No can do. It's too heavy, especially since the other hand has to carry these damned flowers until they're sold. Right, there was something over here, I think. Come to me, please. Dream Seller.
Good day. And it can be even better. I'll quickly find whatever it is you need, sir.
Well, I have heard that he has a reputation.
What are your wishes?
Bob, I'm gonna cry if I do it. What? Curva, you're gonna cry. Oh, this is that's yeah, that's because that's a word they use in Kingdom Come Deliverance, and I think isn't that shit? Isn't that basically like shit in? It's not. It's in the region of Bohemia, but I can't. It's not Hungary. Curva means a lot of things. Yeah, they say it a lot in Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's so something happens and they go, oh, Curva. Is it more like fuck? Oh, okay. Okay, so it's Polish. Okay, fair enough. I generally did not know. Ask about his wish granting.
You grant wishes like Jin?
Jin? Mister, I grant any number of wishes. Not some measly 3 or so. I've got Jin's eating out of my hand.
Why is he...
And you can grant any
Why does he sound really American?
Yeah, I heard he brought a real Persian cat from Altsova. Now that's something.
You know it. I have yet to have a customer come back dissatisfied.
You know, it's a sort of bit of the guys things, like Surrender in France. Well done. I just love that joke. It's like, oh, fucking French tanks. They have like 5 reverse gears and 2 forward gears, just in case they attack from behind.
I should just tell you what I wish for.
Don't be bashful. We're all friends here.
Just name it, and I'll handle the rest.
Shut up, British cunt. No. Say you want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
I want to be an unequaled master of Thaumaturge.
Mister, that's a wish you can grant on your own. 10,000 hours of solid practice, and you can be a master of anything you want. Next time, make your wishes a little more material for me.
What?
I was just browsing.
Do come back now. Wishes won't grant themselves.
Okay. I feel like the guy was a waste. But he had a thing.
Did you think of any new wishes?
Yeah, you're just going to turn up outside your house. Something eludes you. Okay, there's something around here that you might be able to give us a conclusion. This thing. So, signboard featuring a catchy slogan promising to make all wishes come true. There's a faint glow of hope radiating from the signboard. A hope that the slogan will catch on, people will be interested, and plenty of them will come inside. There's something else around here. Is it around the other end? It must be. Right, on here. Observation. Thief. There's a panicked thought roaming around the watch to leave it at all. It would be a shame to get caught due to carelessness. Perhaps the seller won't notice other items are missing. Oh, so there's a thief around. Is there anything around? Oh, hold on. It's there. There's glows. There's glows. Is it around here? Right, it's around here. Okay. And what's this? A flower, African daisy, lying on the stool next to some plates. The flower smells strongly of satisfaction and complacency blossoming in the heart. Someone has left it here as a sincere greeting and continued on their way, allowing the emotion to bloom in it quickly. A familiar trace is a thief. Bloom. It is clearly a thief prowling the marketplace that seems to be selling Daisy as a cover. Finding the thief shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, it's the flower lady.
Have you made up your mind, sir?
Blob, show map. I will show map in a second. Hold on.
Maybe some other time.
The map.
As you wish, sir.
The map of I assume you mean the game. This is the map. This is the map. Yeah, so we're going to buy a flower.
Have you made up your mind, sir?
Yeah.
I'll have one.
It will be perfect for a buttonhole.
I read it before. I read it before she said it, and I thought it said something else. Okay. African daisy. The feeling I get is still as fresh as the morning dew. Yes, on the petals I can feel recently glowing hope and contentment at the sight of the approaching dandy. The book at the waist looks valuable. Yes, it would be a good target. Ooh. Ooh, tell her what you saw.
I can't help but feel that we've already met.
Surely you're confusing me with someone else, sir.
Nope.
I know what I'm talking about. You left an identical flower on one of the stalls, and you were very happy about it. You got a beautiful porcelain plate in return. And earlier, you were looking at gold watches. Fearing the seller becoming suspicious, you gave up on one of them. Should I go on?
Thaumaturge. I've heard a little something about you and your tricks. Want me to show you real magic?
Oh.
Help! Thief! Help!
Stop.
Look at this motherfucker.
What are you up to, pickpocket? Stealing from flower girls? You scoundrel.
Look at the size of your nose.
You don't like breathing through a straight nose.
Start fight.
Let's get this over with.
Let's fuck him up.
Well-mannered scum. Fine.
We'll teach you not to pick people's pockets.
Right then. Adjust. Nope. Start fight. We might as well try and get as much damage as we can. Right. So your boy's going to be doing an attack first. He said, put some mark on us, and then take a beating. So he's going to do something in 3 rounds. He's got a lot of health, and so is this boy. Dimensional word 6. That's a big ick. We can only sort your boy out with upper, so we're going to have to try and sort him out. But what does he have? Makes him immune to taking new negative effects. That means we have to do outright damage on your boy. That's a big ick. Can we can reduce his focus. Yes, we can. how about we do the focus on your boy here? We'll drop him. So he's going to be downed now. He's going to try. He's going to mark us, which is absolutely fine. This guy, he's in a permanent state of that. He's going to be going out in a few rounds. So hopefully we can drop his focus as much as we can. If we use the Lelek, yeah, we can drop him down to a suffering state if this does 4. Does it do 4? No, it only does 2. That's a big ick. Munch, munch, munch. Right, so the Lelek, not really sure that's worth it. If we can... If we try and focus on this guy, take down his focus. Okay. Where was our turn? Did we not get a turn? No, it's fine anyway, so we can just use our upper again on your boy. And then this guy, we will do a concussion, which is... We would do this, we'll give him a suffering state, and then we can kill him on the next round. So now he's got a suffering state, we can then knock him out. On this guy, we will knock him out here with concussion. That will kill him outright. And then this guy, we will try... I mean, if we use the Bukovac, he... Oh, actually, he loses his... Oh, so his invulnerability makes him immune to gaining new negative effects. I imagine... it means that you can put negative effects on him whilst he's in this state. I mean, there's a 36% chance that we're going to outright kill your boy, but I don't think that's going to be reliable. So how about we just use... No, we're going to use the Bukovac here, and we're going to try and do some damage on your boy. Yeah, if they are out of focus, you can attack them much harder. But the issue we had with your boy... The issue we had with this guy is because he has this invulnerability and we don't have the required dimensional force, we're not at the right level. He wouldn't be able to take any damage. So that means... But we can if we do that. So really, we can just try and whittle him down a little bit now, but we can't do any more damage over time. So arguably, we could just do as much damage as we can. That won't work. The Bukovac, that does damage over time, so that's not going to be worth it. This is going to be focus. This is damage. 50% chance for it to be tripled. We're gonna do that, and then we're just gonna welly on you guy. Yeah, we'll just welly on him. Yeah, they do help you in different ways, right? So we just go into... That's what I'm just going through the process with at the moment. yeah, this guy, we couldn't take away the buff because we was too low. We was too low on our dimensional word. Right, where's your girl gone? Where's she gone? Is she gone? Let us go back to... Fearless, the thief. Yeah, let's do the thief. Right, she's gone this way. And she's in this area here, so we're going to hopefully track her down. Here we go. Is this another mine 6? Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, so we can't get the gin yet because we need to get to mine 6. Oh, God. I guess we're going to have to just try and do some of the main... story to get some of the Thaumaturge points to then get... Because we can't get to... The gin looks like a heart. Now, my only... Was that mined? That was mine 6. So, while it seems like... I think this is Morana. So, in order to get Morana, we need to get to... We need to get to... the dimensional force word 5, which means we can then complete the mission where we get Morana, and then once we got Morana, we will get then hopefully another point, which it should give us an additional. It should give us an additional. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. So we have to go and focus on some of the main mission here, which is a bit... Right, let's go and try and find the Black Grimoire. Is it in this area here? No, but we're going to go to the tram. Right, tram. I was hoping that we could get a few more Salators in this stream, but it's seeming it might actually have to be the next stream. Ooh.
Fate has brought us together again, Viktor Shulsky.
This motherfucker!
Why do you bother, King of the Tempermancers?
I learned from my mistakes, and now the time has come for me to reclaim the throne and the title that I deserve. Come on, I dare you.
I mean, it's experience, isn't it?
To
it's
me,
experience.
Visitors. To me.
Oh, it hasn't popped up, but Drunk Detective, I don't know if it come up with your thing. I don't know if you dropped a follow. I think you did, mate. But if you did, thank you very much for the follow. It didn't seem to come up with the thing. The thingy thing. Yeah, it didn't come up with the... I don't know why. Usually it comes up with the... with like the announcement. I don't know why that didn't do that. Weird. Yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, cheers, dude. I appreciate it. Right, so what we got here? So we're not going to improve our Thaumaturge. We've got 41 with 4 focus, 30 with 5, and 40 with 3. So we can attack with all 3 of these. This is absolutely fine. He is the biggest wet wipe, isn't he? He's the biggest bitch. So we're going to... I mean, we'll start the fight. How long is it going to take? So the one who's going to start fight first is him. We could arguably... Let's use that. And we're going to now use... Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll try and drop his focus. Yeah, it's... well, the thing is that the one with bleed effects aren't even that bad because you can just pass them on with Lelek. So it's not the biggest end of the world, is it? So round 2, so that's going to be you with that. We can try and get him down with that, and then we're going to use... Makes him invulnerable and makes him invulnerable. He's got a furious hit and a planned attack and reduces focus by 3. If anything, it's the focus that we don't want to be losing, I think. So we're going to use the Bukavak on your boy here. And we're going to try and get... Yeah, we're going to give him a damage over time. Yeah, suffering, yeah. Bleed effects aren't that bad because you can pass them on. So he's got that damage now. So now we can... Okay, he didn't get wiped. So we can... We got Lelek here. If we go to the Lelek and have a go on him, see, reduces focus and passes all negative effects and transfers on them to an enemy, which isn't too bad. Reduces focus if the enemy... I mean, have we got any bleeding going on? None of these actually give bleeding. Yeah, fuck it. We need to do this anyway. So now we will focus on him. We'll reduce his focus, get some focus back. Okay, so he's now done. He's gonna... Okay, big slap to the face. Okay. He's panicking. Panicking Skywalker over here. We can outright kill him with the right thing. Suffering for 5 turns. We can do the outright damage to him and then have the damage over time. So if we have that, and then the focus on who's going to be doing more damage. I don't think it really matters at this point now, does it? He's got the damage over time, so that doesn't really matter. So and he's got more health. So let's try and focus on your boy. Hopefully this will... Okay, so it's 26 plus the damage over time. Is this done 4? It's done 3, which is good. That means he's going to be wiped. Shoots us for nothing. That's good. He's going to die in the next round. Who's attacking us next? Him. We can now do a... That will outright kill him with the 100% additional if they're in a suffering, so we can do that. He's going to die from damage over time, and this guy here, we can now use maybe upper, and we can just give ourselves a wee... Ooh, actually. Reduces focus and all negative effects. Velas? Do we give some to Velas? Yeah, let's see if we can get a little bit of a good heal here. Yeah, the suffering's very good. Damage over time, and this is just filthy. It's very, very good. Okay, so Velas is going to be doing that. We can try and just reduce... Well, bring some of our focus back. Let's see what Velas does with this. Oh, nice. And... Bop. That's fine. And then... Let's just add a little bit insult to injury. Lelek. There's no point doing this. There genuinely isn't, but it's fine. We're just doing it. Okay, cool. And He's got 2 health. He's gonna die this round anyway. Let's just uppercut him. Oh. Nice. Big dick vibe. Yes.
Had enough.
That's me.
Never. There is no shame in losing to a better man.
Just
the way
stay
tells
home
me
next
to
time,
find you again soon.
Yeah,
I will be ready, White Roman.
You will not know the day nor time. That is the creed of temperamancers.
Negative.
Yes, just not here. My sister will kill me.
Stay well, until fate makes our paths cross again, King of the Temperamancers.
Excuse me? Big cave vibes. Who have you been speaking to? Who ratted on me? Advertising brochure. Men's fashion store recommends the finest frock coats made according to the latest Paris designs. And it's an observation. The perfect plan is forming in his head, and faith-filled thoughts whisper of success. This is it. He will buy himself a decent frock coat and pretend that he's wealthy before his parents. They won't know what a loser he is. Maybe after the wedding. Sounds like me. Cavemen are alpha males, so you could. Thanks. Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that save? This is just from the Daily Courier. Nothing over here. Oh, hello, love. A poem and notes. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Don't you worry. It's a safe space here. It's good. It's good, Invalidus. Okay. What's this? Oh, is this a little complaint? Ladies and gentlemen, your treatment of your customers is abysmal. As it turns out, some have more rights than others, and a regular customer counts for nothing. Every afternoon, I come to inquire about the table by the window, and every day it is reserved for Mr. Ye Boy. This mediocre writer, to whom you are making such an effort, arrives late every day. I demand that the best table of the establishment be made available to guests who behave as better befits the socialite. Yours sincerely, Karen. See Karen, making a complaint. Any shit going on? This game's got a lot of little Easter eggs for Polish people. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, a lot of this can be just going straight over my head, and I have literally no idea.
Is that vanilla?
Vanilla, raisins, butter, sugar, and some more butter. You're in heaven. Can I help you?
Speaking of Polish games, Darkwood is a great game. That is actually a game I'm going to be playing maybe around spooky season. So around the October time we done it last year, and it was actually really good. Really, really good. I genuinely enjoyed it. We'd done like a lot of horror games, and we'd done like Alien Isolation. We'd done like things like The Medium, which is more atmospheric. We'd done Outlast. We'd done a few things. We'd done a few scary games, and it actually genuinely really nice, and it gave us an excuse to play them. So I'm going to be doing the same this year, and I believe Darkwood is in there at some point. You know what? I've actually got. Yeah. So I've got. Let me just get this up. So we've got. Spooky Season 2025, and I'll just quickly... I won't be playing all of them, I won't have time. But that's the games we've got going on for Spooky Season 2025, for those who are interested. So we've got Soma, The Quarry, the Dark Pictures Anthology, I think it is. So we've got the 4 games there, which have got House of Ashes, Little Hope, Man of Medan, and The Devil in Me, Darkwood. Then the Amnesia games, so Machine of Pigs, Rebirth, Dark Descent, Outlast 2, Penumbra, The Evil Within, and the Fear games. So we've got a lot planned. Condemned games. Well, again, like, if you've got any recommendations for games, just throw them up in the Discord, because like there's loads of games that I've got like a list, and it's just an ever-growing list. So if there's anything that you want to see, especially around like an event, so to speak, then yeah, just throw them up. Condemned 1 and 2. I'll have a look at that. I'll have a look. Find out if she remembers you.
Mrs. Yagoda, it's me, Victor.
I phone them up in the Discord if you want.
I can't believe my eyes. Little Victor. Oh my, how you've grown and how handsome you've become. Where is that little cherub who would stand in front of the display, staring at pastries?
Shut the fuck up. Pussy. We was talking about this today actually at work. We was talking about Dark Souls. And I think I played the second one for a brief moment. And the only way I can explain it is like, I think it's the second one. You start off and you kind of go over like this. You're in this kind of thing and you go over a bridge and then you go to the, I think you go to the right and through a doorway or a portal. Then there's like rats on the floor, and I was like, how the fuck am I killing these? I just couldn't kill them, and they kept munching on my feet, you know. And then I just ran away from them, went through this thing, and all of a sudden I was in this kind of like courtyard, so to speak, and there was this big giant motherfucker, and I was like, okay, I got this. And you know, there's that, I'm not sure if you've seen the video or whatever, it's like everyone's first experience playing Dark Souls, and you just go up and you just start wailing on something, and then it just wipes you out. And I was like, oh, it's one of those games. So I had to really think about it and, like, you know, to play the game or whatever. It took me ages to kill this one thing. And I was like, oh, fuck for that. I've done it. I've beat it. And then I go around the corner and there's like 4 more. And I'm like, yep, nope. I am not doing this shit. And I was like, fuck this. I ain't doing it. So playing something like Dark Souls, if I was to do that on stream, it would be on stream for the rest of my life. Shut up. Santa still love pastries.
Gluten is still here. I can't forget your cream pie with cherries. I've been dreaming about it for 15 years.
I'm the same, drunk.
You
I'm the
see,
same.
my lovely, the trick is quite simple. It's just a little butter. About 3 packs of...
3 packs of butter?
Excuse me? I'm waiting for my order here.
No reason to be angry, darling. Just wait a moment. My daughter is taking the fruitcake out of the oven now. It will be hot.
With raisins and orange peel? I'll wait then.
Are you sure you're not a Thaumaturge?
Let that be my sweet secret.
That is all, thank you. Goodbye.
Who's this?
Don't you want to take anything sweet home with you? Well, as you wish.
Okay, but who is this? Who is this Karen motherfucker? I'm not sure if that was a Mindfather's friends. Yeah. I mean, well, I have no idea what that was all about. I mean, we just went in there, talked to a big wench about pastries, which, to be honest, I can't complain about. Oh, hello.
Boss,
and then some Karen come in and just start giving it a load of shit. Leave her alone.
Layer. What's our stomping car out here for?
Now that
you're making my people angry.
My people is a mustache.
Can't you see the work is in full swing here?
Say you didn't notice.
It doesn't look as if you're working very hard.
Check out this guy, bro. We're just misuntained by our real job. And when in fear, then it's workers and the world unite. Why don't you start a fucking revolution?
Get lost! We want to earn our daily bread.
Let's provoke him.
If you can't afford bread, why don't you eat cake?
Just you wait. We could use some exercise after all that carrying.
Are you sure, boss?
'Tis the final conflict.
What the fuck? Okay. What the fuck was that? Right, okay. Right, so we got Veles, we've got Upper, and we got Lelek. So we got 5, 7, and 6. So let's focus on your... I mean, okay, what? Okay, so we've got 3 rounds of stuff. We've got 3 hooks. There's going to be a lot of damage at the end of these, so we do have to try our best to slow them down. So if we use Upper here, and we can... No, is it Upper? Yeah, we get upper on your boy here. He's got the most amount of health. So if we use that on him, and then we're going to use this to hopefully slow him down. I don't think that's going to slow him down after 3 turns anyway. It makes no difference, but we've got damage over time, which is the important thing. Then we go for this. He's got Veles. I think... Is it? Yeah, do we want to go for Veles here? Interrupting his planned attack. We'll try and drag... Yeah. We'll try and take down his planned attack. It didn't work, but it's got damage over time. Oh, no, it did. Sorry, it did. So he's going to die. He's going to die out right away. That's fine. So this guy's going to do a hook, and this guy, he's going to die on this round, but that makes no difference. So this guy, he's sitting with Lelek. So let's try and sort something out with Lelek here. We've got protects us from things which we've got no damage over time or effects. So there's going to be no problem whatsoever. If we use that, and then we go for the damage over time, that slowed him down, which is great. Took a bit of a slap, and stopped using AI. What? Okay, so there's got this. We can use this if we wanted to. What do you mean play game? What do you think I'm doing, motherfucker? Alright, we got focus. Oh, Lelek, we didn't even use Lelek there. That's a big ick. So Lelek, can you... I used Lelek on the wrong guy. Piss. I mean, suppose we could just use this again, couldn't we? Okay, so he's going to be going down relatively soon. This guy, we can try and slow him down. Munch, 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 munch. And if we can slow your boy down, that'll be perfect. If we slowed him down, perfect. Okay, so he's going to be dying this round. He's going to cause no issue, and then we can use the Booker back, and we will use some more damage over time. No, we'll use that. We'll use Booker back. There we go. Nice. A little bit of experience. I'm not sure if that was a good thing to do, because we're literally just trying to wipe out the entire city at this point, but it is what it is. Oh, there's something here. What's going on here? A partially damaged brochure. Lady Dragonfly, come and would experience true sensual delight in an exotic ritual. Some of the words are blurred. They've probably got jizz on them, probably. Advertisement poster. Okay, nothing for us. We're not reading all that. There is a side quest where you can beat those guys up. Oh, is there? So have I just preemptively done a side quest? Right, there's 2 things here. A postcard. A postcard and observation. The greeting of a postcard are covered by the layers of longing. The memory of the gift that came with the postcard gilds the letters. A piece of wool from the Lod's Mill reminds him of a warm-hearted aunt that he left there. Okay, and press adverts. Okay. Pick up this. Another brochure. Something over here. There's a lot of stuff around here, isn't there? To buy 3 collars. Okay, cool. There's a lot. Welcome to the chat, Hooded. Welcome to the chat. How you doing, mate? You have the squits, it seems. Nice. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing with the group.
What do you want to tell me?
Ooh, yeah, Upper, what you got to say? Ooh.
Victor, hurry. We'll be late for mass.
Okay, mother. Oh, okay, we gotta go down here. I assume we go. Is it over there? Mom? Oh. Oh, nope. Okay, we gotta go this way. Oh, nope.
Victor, do you think that when you have a husband, you have to argue with him?
I suppose so. I don't want a husband.
You don't have to get one, but I'm worse off. Grażynka says that
Oh,
when I
okay.
grow
Cheers,
up,
drunk,
she'll
drunk,
find me a
drunk
husband.
detective. Yeah, I'll have a little mooch. Okay, here's Upper. Here we go.
I remember that. The last Sunday before Father stopped taking us to church. Because of me. I accidentally touched the priest's stone as he passed us with a censer. That was the first time when I felt another person's thoughts, their intentions. I heard the words of someone's confession that the priest was thinking about. It was like they were directed at me. And I didn't falter to share them with the rest of the congregation. Mother didn't manage to stop me, and my indiscretion caused the prominent marriage to fall apart. My parents' marriage not long after.
Okay. One big family here is the law in chat that you can just tell. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. There is a thing about oversharing, but you know what? As long as you're getting better. Wait, you're not watching this on the toilet, are you? In fact, don't even answer. Don't even answer that. Right then. What are we looking for now? We're going upstairs? Yeah. Right, through here we can get some sleep. Something here. Can we go to the toilet? Nope. Oh, hello, love. Examine this. What we got here? We got an old letter, a very generic letter. Strange that someone kept it. Beneath the neat letters pulses a deeply hidden thaumaturgic message. Are you looking for the Kabbalist outside the Warsaw? Don't bother. One of the best is closer than you think. Isaac Soffer. Okay. Oh, fuck. Property deeds. A list of father's properties. There are a lot of them, but most are well-known addresses in and outside the city, except for one. Is that where the... Is that where the grimoire is? There's stuff going on in there as well. Kabbalah, the Kabbalistic text. It's long and convoluted and describes how only the sons of Abraham can create living bodies out of clay. Stinks of misogyny. He slams... Yeah, so this is from Dad. He slams the book on the desk and violently turns its pages, tearing the paper between trembling fingers. He's vexed. He pauses to think about the curse of Abraham that was placed upon him. There must be a solution. There must be. The curse of Abraham. Is that the golem? Is that referring to the golem then?
Synagoga Nożyków, Mirów.
Ooh, amulet. A cylindrical medallion conceals a protective incantation in Hebrew. The words engraved on the amulet exude regret and the message enchanted in the locket whispers a warning. The echo of Gollum's curse smells of dark Kabbalah and remorse. I feel something else, a trace. I recognise it. It was in the ruins of the tenement house under which my father died. Okay, draw conclusion. The Gollum's genesis, Rabbi Sofer in Noz synagogue, Nozick? Is it Nozick? Chat? Nozick synagogue? Cast the Gollum's curse on father. Interesting, especially given the fact that the two were seemingly friends. On the other hand, destroying important relationships was father's favourite pastime. So it doesn't surprise me. If I want to get rid of the Gollum, I should go to Miro. Okay. Nozick. No,
I have to find their meeting place.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Box. The ordinary wooden box, nothing special. The box is seemingly empty. Yet at the bottom rests a clear and precise thought. It wasn't left by accident. It was laid out carefully by the skilled mind of a thaumaturge. The message is short. Let us meet. Okay, family secrets, a suspicious address, and a message that only another thaumaturge could read. It smells of mystery and conspiracy. This is exactly what Konechkin and Svetlana were talking about. I should check it out. Okay. Interesting. Interesting enough. Right, we've got a little thing to read there, and then we can go make a move. Oh, there's two things. Legia's diary. Okay, we won't read that. An unfinished text. As aforementioned, Nexus authored notes, as well as men that are women and children working in factories too, which is most likely results from the sad truth that men, women and children all need to eat. The quote is intentionally perverse, yet uncompromisingly highlights the fact that the children work is an atrocity that... Oh, okay. Right, cool. I don't think we need to change our cosmetic in any way, shape or form. Right, we're going to go downstairs. What time is it now? Yeah, I've probably got another half hour in me. Another half hour, because I do have a 4:30 in the morning, so 7 hours before I need to go, like, wake up. So, yeah, I've got a half hour left to be able to do what I need to do, and then we're going to end up calling it a stream. But I will be back tomorrow with this as well. I was hoping to kind of finish this up before the end of the week, or by the end of the week, or I should say. But whether we do or not, I don't know. Upon hearing the sounds of longing, your thoughts are unwittingly carried off somewhere to the distant lands of Brittany or the steppes of there. Then the musician turns to crank more violently, and the buzzing of a dog brings a dose of sobriety and up to the soul. 7 hours is good. 6 hours gets me tired. Yeah. It's I'm a bit shit with it. Well, I'm good with sleep. If I have less than 7 hours, I do start getting a bit ratty. Okay, so we've done that, so we've got some experience. We've got a thaumaturgy point. Okay, so we've got 2. Ooh, okay, so we do need to... Can we reset these in any way, shape or form? Because that wouldn't actually be too bad. But we do need 2 more, because we do need to get this up to 5. So let's develop this, and then we just got to spend 2 more. So we got to try and find 2 more points somewhere. We got a point of interest in front of us. There's a thing over here. A letter. Cool. Yeah, 1 or 2 hours is better for me than 5 or 6. Feel less tired after 1 or 2. The letter of advice suffering friend Jan commends Konstanty Jasinski, who lives at number 7, can set the man straight. Alright. Let's buy some ice cream. 3 or 4 hours a day, that's fucking outrageous. One of the mods of the channel, Keepy, I think he has that, but like he sleeps like 45 minutes and he's awake for like 4, and then he sleeps for another 45 minutes and then is up for another 4 hours. It's weird. It's weird. He's a weird guy. The price of adulthood. Every day I feel like blowing my brains out. Another price of adulthood. I will eat 5 scoops at once and no one can do anything about it. That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Right, point of interest. Admire the view. Have we done this one yet? I don't think we have. Okay, we hadn't. That's good. There's a point of interest over here we can quickly look at just for the experience. Oh, we're going to go back up there anyway. So there's something here. A lost button. A worn-out button fell into a puddle. It was once sewn onto a coat, manifesting the memory of an uprising in direct defiance of the Russians. Years later, it found a home in a new coat. This one, however, thought gifted by grandchildren in good faith, is only a poor copy of a beloved former outfit. Oh. A ticket. Wrong way. Wrong way indeed. So this is another thing, which is going to give us another point of interest. Where's this? It's a work site. Morsawski. Okay, where's that? Literally no idea. Right, saying over here, carpenter. A note. Mr. R cancelled the reservation for 6 p.m. Okay. Is it here? No, it wasn't here, was it? Let's talk to the carpenter. See what he's got to say for himself.
How's business?
Not bad, thank God. And the advertising fuels sales even more.
Chat, I feel like when if I do a mustache, this is the mustache it's going to come out like.
1.80 as far as I can tell. Oh, good. It's robust, elegant, and durable. 35 kopiekas.
And how's the other digging business?
What do you mean?
Well, on the subject of grave robbers.
Valush and his friends want to tell you they can't dig up corpses for you anymore. They're the reason I'm here. I applaud your idea, but I'm not sure about the people you chose to implement it.
You know what? We'll get you the oak box for free. And we'll send you on a trip to the orchard too.
Oh, okay, we're in combat. 35, 28, 34, and we can take down all of their traits here. So let's start the fight. We've got the Bukovac, which makes him immune. Lelek, damage, and immune as well. So we're going to go for the Bukovac first. Bukovac and damage over time. Get that on your boy. He can be... We're going to use a focus on him. Cheers, dude. Oh, speaking of devil, speaking of cunts, hello, Keeps. How you doing, mate? Right, so here, he's got damage over time. We've got Lelek, who we can do a disable with. And we got this boy with Veles, and he's immune to negative estate. So if we attack him with that, and then we use the Lelek on him... yeah, there we go. What have I done now? Nothing. We were just talking about people being cunts. It's funny actually because you're talking about Warhammer 40k. It's something I would genuinely love to get more into. I don't really know that much. One of the reasons why is I was listening to another streamer talk about it, and I think the way it kind of goes with Warhammer, the way it talks about like Warhammer is because there's so much source material, And all the people that, it's not obviously from the same people. There's like so many people that write the source material which are kind of not aware of the previous bits or whatever. Like they haven't read all of it. There's a bit of a few inconsistencies with things which kind of is a little bit of like a yeah, like it's a mess. Like so. But I would love to learn more about it, especially with the new show coming out with Henry Cavill. I think that's going to be sensational. Right, so we've got a planned attack with 1 to 4 to 6 and 1, 2, 3 and 3. These are going to be the issues. So how about what's he? He needs Veles. So if we get Veles out, can you do anything with a focus? We can interrupt his planned attack, hopefully. And we're going to try and disable him. Is it done his... Yes, it's done his planned attack. Done a wee bit of damage to him, and he's going to have 1 focus left. He's going to shoot us for 4. Now we can go to your boy here. Hopefully we can take him down to his maxed, and then we get the upper. And upper, you can hopefully take him down as well. We've got more than enough time to get these down. That's taking him down, perfect. This guy, he should go down as well. He's gone down as well, perfect. Okay, so now we can do the... If we get Bukovac and we do this, it won't kill him outright, but it will give suffering on all enemies, which is what we want. And then this guy, we can maybe slow him down. Eternal Crusade. Okay. Yeah, because I know one of the things that you say with Warhammer 40k is don't focus on the whole part of it. Pick one bit of Warhammer. Pick one part of Warhammer and then go down that route. I think that's probably apparently the best way of doing it, I think. Yeah. Yeah, because there's a few Warhammer games I actually want to... The Orc route. You say go the Orc route. Yeah, because I don't really know too much, but I do really want to get into it. It looks interesting. And I wouldn't mind doing the painting as well, which is, I know it's a whole thing. So, what do we do here? We could do... So after Heresy, they changed chapters a lot, but Templars say fuck you, and then you change is done. Okay. What are we doing now? I'm kind of lost. He's doing that. On your boy here, he can do this, which he's gonna have a suffering state from the Bukovac, so we can do that. Dawn. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna have to try and research a little bit more about it because it is interesting. Okay, so he's gonna die next round. So he's gonna die this round. We don't have to focus on him. So this round here, we can maybe. Let's get Upper out, and we can probably we can kill him. It's done. Okay, well, not done, but you know, he's done. And they're dead. Cool. Okay, so was that a bit of experience? It would have been some experience. Got this here, a lost invitation. Something over here.
That wasn't too hard.
The good thing about geometry it's a good thing geometry exists. An ideal that bitter words can't destroy, though its parents are clipping his wings. He believes that he is a great mathematician one day. Finds his safe haven among perfect rhombuses. rhombuses, soothing circles, and friendly trapezoids. Dawn is the eldest of the Emperor's children, I think. I'm not well versed in 40k myself, but I see bits and pieces on Facebook and it doesn't sink in much. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's so much, it's like you can get very overwhelmed with it. The dream within a dream, longing for dreams, daydreaming, wishing for what is out of reach. The Falyard dyed with synthetic morphine will enliven the silhouette. Black wool pants will add class, and the diamond pattern vest will provide some contrast. A new era is coming. A man no longer needs to wear dress. No longer needs to dress modestly. Okay. No idea, but all right. Letter of recommendation. Another observation, and this unusual. Okay. Anything else going on around here? Nothing back here. Nope. Yeah, we don't actually kill them, do we? We just kind of like slap them up a little bit. We can wait, but the Thaumaturge's meeting place, is that in this? No, it's in the south. So maybe we should go to the south here and see if there's anything we can do, because this is in the south as well. And that's probably going to be the last bit we're going to do. The Hydra awaits you, heretic. Okay. Cheers. You're making me want to really get into it now. I'm like looking at like, and it's like all these like little references. I'm like, oh, I want to, because I was playing Darktide the other day actually, and I was actually like, and there's a few of us that played it a while ago, and I really enjoyed it, and everyone was like, yeah, I'm out, and I didn't play it. Like Keepy was one of them. Like he didn't play it. I think it was probably because of the people we were playing with at the time anyway. And I was just like, oh, I was enjoying it. An elegant card placed on the sealed envelope on Friday evening. The birthday dinner will be held for the planet Yan Rocky, where he will show off his greatest treasure. Yeah, like I did like Darktide. I think it was actually quite cool. Oh, hold on. Wasn't that where Thingy was? That Warsaw-ski shop was. Right, we're gonna go here. Play Dark Souls, pussy. Maybe you grow some hairs on balls. No. I ain't fucking play. I'll play it in my own time. I'll play it like off stream. I'm not doing it on stream because no one wants to see. I'll go bold. I'll end up going bold on stream. Not fucking happening. Not fucking happening. I dip it occasionally myself, but I'm also not very good at it. You've got too much hair on your balls. Bit of a weird brag, but okay. Show me. Oh, fuck me. What, you got your boy there? So prove it, motherfucker. What's going on here? We got some stuff here. We got this here. Here we go. The Architect's Sketches and a Letter, Warsaw. Cool. Architect's Sketches and a Letter. I have no idea what that's for. Received a new quest. Oh, hello. Oh, no, here it is. Here's the thing. Okay, nice. Holy fuck, I'm joking. Stop sending me news drunk. Dude, you asked for it. We're actually quite close to the last point with the Thaumaturge. And I'm half tempted just to try and burn through it. Denunciation, the mad artist, Andrzej Żuic. He lives on 84 Poznanska Street. Brings strangers to his house every day and talks to them about Newski Orthodox Church. They discuss its construction in detail. It is highly likely that they are planning to an assassination attempt. I advise you to take an interest in this suspicious person and his shady guests.
Am I a magician or what?
Ooh. Lesson in drawings every day at 6 p.m. at his apartment at 84 Poznanska Street. Constantly Andre Chazit, whatever. Sorry, chat. I know. I apologise. Gives drawing lessons where you can practice sketching landscapes of Warsaw under his tutelage. Currently, the topic of the class of the Nevsky Orthodox Church. Okay. Right, there's something over here as well. There's a lot of stuff, isn't there? Like, it does give you a lot of...
Sweet secret.
Every insult will be avenged. The sad man will soon come to Antony. His head spins from cold rage and a desire for revenge. Every innocent word dooms the enemy. Verses of a denunciation dance around the overjoyed heart in a haunted procession. Okay. Again, no idea what any of these mean, but right. Where's this now? The Scorchsea family home. Point of interest there. There's a lot of points of interest, isn't there? I guess we just have to go this way. Oh, this is where the golem was, yeah. This is where the golem attacked our dad. This is where our dad died. And I think it's the... We've got to go to the... Oh, what's it called? The synagogue. Theatre repertoire. Sleuth. Hello.
Since we keep following one another around, maybe we should introduce ourselves.
What are you talking about?
You've been... That's why they're interested.
I've got the impression that I've caught you gents' attention. I'm curious why.
Don't you know where curiosity like that can get you?
It'll cause you nothing but trouble.
Get into a fight.
Okay, we all know how this ends, right? I predict that we'll end up beating each other black and blue, so...
What a talented fortune teller.
Okay. Oh, he's got a lot of health. Unpredictability. We don't have the dimensional word available, but that's fine. He's got a ricochet. Cast a breakdown state on a target. Casting the breakdown state on a target casts a hidden negative state on the attacker. Ooh, so that means if we take down all of his focus, he's going to give us a debuff. We can't get rid of that. So we just have to try and take... yeah, we have to try and do damage over time. I think this is the guy we've got to focus on first. So we're going to go to start fight. We're going to go to the Bukovac. We're going to give him a damage over time. Try and slow him down, although it's 3 rounds. I'm not sure if that was worth it. But it's going to give him some more damage over time as well. Yeah, damage over time. It didn't slow him down, which is again fine. 8 damage. We can do more damage over time and... No, we don't want to be doing that, do we? The Lelek. Why is that recommended? Is it because of this? Interrupts the enemy's planned attack if they're in a suffering state, which he is. So we're going to do that. 2 suffering states on your boy. He's also got a suffering state on him as well. But he's going to be getting that health back, so it makes no real difference, does it? Action concealed, so you can't see what he's going to do. We can try and slow him down. That was pointless because we knew he was going to not have it anyway. But it's going to be damage over time. That kind of makes no difference. It's fine. Okay, 8 damage. That's fine. That's absolutely fine, chat. So he's going to be dying relatively soon. So on this guy here, we can now do more damage over time. And then we can get... Lelek, which will then go on from round 5. It would interrupt his round on round 6, so we're going to do that. That's turned him... He's going to die. He's no issue now. If we break his focus, he's going to give us a debuff, so I'm not really interested in doing that. So how about we... Nah. What's Lelek doing? That's gonna interrupt him, so we're not gonna try and do any interrupts here. What other games do I play? So at the moment, I'm a little bit like, so I've got like a variety. So I've got like a list of games that I've got like I'm looking at. So in my free time, I'm currently trying to grind out on things in Guild Wars 2, which is like legendary gear. When I can, I'll be playing Pokemon. So I'm trying to go through the old Pokemon games. So I've just finished Soul Silver, which if you know, and then now I'm jumped onto Pokemon Sun, which is one I never played. I kind of got bored with it. And then I'm also playing Celasta, which is like a D&D kind of game, if you know it. But over the last week, I've been really like dragging my heels with things. So I've got a lot of variety with things what I'm playing at the moment. So yeah, like that's more kind of my flavour. It's like I just play what I'm feeling at the time. Like it's not really like dedicated to like a certain genre. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. It's nice that you can just kind of change flavour. It's a palate cleanser, so to speak. Right, what are we doing here then? So we can try and reduce his focus again, but then that means it's going to be giving us a debuff. But then again, giving us a debuff isn't going to be the end of the world. It's not going to be the end of the world, is it, if we actually do? I mean, what's... Yeah, it's not going to be the end of the world if he gives us a debuff. Munch, munch, munch. You're going to drop his focus down again. And then we're going to use this. Tactical shooters or indie games. Oh, okay. Well, if you've got any recommendations, of course, just throw them up as well. Right, Lelek, we don't need to really worry about Lelek, do we? We can now go to... Let's try Veles here. Yeah, let's try Veles. I mean, it's not going to really make no difference, is it? Because I think we're going to kill him right here anyway. Oh, maybe not. Okay, yeah, we did. Okay, that was perfect. That was perfect. Lovely. Lovely. Okay, what's this? The apartment. Do we go into the apartment? Is there some stuff that we can look in? Oh.
I had no idea about this place.
Meeting place. The floor is covered in a thick layer of dust. No one's been here for a long time.
I know this trace.
The conspirators trace the same precision, the same exactness. I know this trace. I discovered it on the box in Father's study. The coffee lover. It seems that the person who asked Father to meet is a doctor who ties to revolutionaries. I would never have guessed that Stanislav Sulski, I can't fucking speak, a symbol of prudence and conformity, actually has subversive friends. I had to meet this doctor. I need to meet the doctor. Right, okay, cool. Broken plate. Once there was a plate, now there is no more. Oh, the fragility of existence. The shards are livid. The conversation was calm until it wasn't. Emotions soared, manners evaporated, and the smell of expensive tobacco, disappointment, and ambition hung over everything. What was once whole became disintegrated. The proud name plate was replaced by an insult junk forever. Coffee lover, that's me, an in-game cameo. That's Keepy as well. Keepy, do you still import your coffee? Mysterious tenement house. It's important to mistake it for anything else. Tobacco, disappointment, and ambition. Father's trace. This is where he would meet his shady friends, apparently accompanied by heated arguments. Typical. Okay.
Hello. Sweet secret.
Rabbis trace the warmth of the Sabbath candles, the joy and pride in the community in which one is part. I know this trace. It belongs to Rabbi Sofer. Is this the boy who's got the Yeah, is he the one with the grimoire?
I think that's everything now. So, besides father, there were two more. A candy lover and a coffee lover. Konieczkin must have had one of them in mind. The one with the sweet tooth looks like a rabbi. I should look for him in the synagogue. The coffee lover, meanwhile. That's what I call you now. The doctor. Because you help rabbis and people the hospital is off limits to. Rebels and revolutionaries. Luckily, I know someone who matches the description. Maybe we'll find out what she needed that ammunition for. Come on, we'll be careful. Time to get some donuts at Rodlitz.
Nice. Okay. Okay, so we've got to contact the revolutionaries. How far away are we from our new Thaumaturge points? Can we see it here? I don't think we can actually, can we? No, we can't. Can we replace this floor by any chance? No, I don't think we can. You would like a friend like Upper. Not much of a speaker though, is it? Let's be fair. Right, we can't go this way, but there's something over here. How much experience we got? We are close. So what I might do is, oh, there's something else as well. Cigarette butt. Cigarillo rolled with precision. Someone here has skills. The perfectly rolled cigarette butt is wrapped in thoughts as bitter as poor quality tobacco and burnt through with a claim about the certainty of tomorrow. The comfortable home, elegant attire, things that can't be bought on the modest salary of an Okhrana agent. Things he can only dream about. The sad man, it seems that Konechkin sent his men to tail me. Is that a compliment or an affront? It's hard to tell. The men are clearly disgusted by the task and would be happy to report back to the chief with the spicy details of my life. I could convince them that their job is done. We've already beat them up, so it don't really make no difference. So it is what it is. Right, so now if we can quickly get this last point, we can maybe get Morana. That's really what we've been doing for the last hour. Oh, hello, Upper.
What do you want to tell me, friend?
What's going on, little birdie? I am quite conscious though, because of the graphics card. It's so annoying. I've got to like try and monitor it as I'm playing the game.
Put me in an early grave.
Oh, early grave. This way. This way.
Father, can Abaureze come with us to the sea?
Out of the question. Holidays are to be spent with family, with loved ones, not with servants.
Okay. Servants. Okay.
Listen, boy. You'll be the head of this family someday, and you have to understand that family is the one thing you can always rely on. Especially since you're a temperamencer. Others will rob you, kill you, or even worse, ruin you. You should keep your friends close, but never behind your back. And your enemies you should keep even closer, next to your heart, because only then will they not surprise you.
Okay, solid advice from Dad. I imagine Upper's going to be up here? There we go.
Rarely did I see my father so furious. He thought that a trip to the once Polish Baltic Sea would improve his chilly relations with Mother. I really didn't want to go. I preferred to play with her Baurycy in the streets of Prague. Mom wasn't disappointed that we stayed either. I didn't want to step on Father's toes again, so I asked Ligia to make a scene, like she did when Grażynka tried sending her to bed and she wanted to keep reading. I didn't even have to persuade her much. I wondered if it was the power of the twin bond or if I manipulated her subconsciously back then. Now I know I couldn't do it without forming our pact, but if that's the case, what were you doing here?
It's interesting. I do like these little memory shards, so to speak. Oh, fucking hell, the game really fucking jumped then. Yeah, it should be alright. What I might try and do then is I might just try and get the last. I can't admire the view here. We've done that one. Have we? We've done this one. Have we done this one? In fact, I don't think we have. No, we have. We have. We've done this one. I might just try and get Morana quickly, and then end up calling it a stream because I say I do need to be going. I did say half hour, and it was like 34 minutes ago. So I'll see if there's anything we can get here. Listen to the. Okay, listen to your boy. These simple waltzes have a lot of charm to them. I'd dance if it wasn't Victor Schultzky, the grave, cold-hearted Thaumaturge. Okay. Okay, cool. We're close, chat. I don't think we've done this one either, did we? We didn't. Oh, there's a Thaumaturge point. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, so if we get this last one, word of Dimension Force. Yeah, Dimension Force word. Now, what we can do, we can get to the tram. And there's points of interest up there. We're just going to ignore them for the moment. And then we're going to go to... Was it here? Yeah, it would have been from Morana. Yeah, it is here, isn't it? There we go. Alright, so Morana, there's a thing here which we gotta investigate. Yeah, through here, there should be something on the floor that we can investigate now. Examine. The police hat, crumpled and tossed into the mud. Maybe it can be washed. Cursing, he angrily sent the symbol of his work where he belonged, alone against everyone. What's the point of trying? Someone without ambition and without conscience will always come along and give a heartless order. To do things faster, to do more, but never to do them better. Okay, so Dying Flame, it's not too late to convince Pevlin. He doesn't believe Kajetan is guilty and would like to find the true killer. The will to fight is still smouldering in him. I need to rekindle that flame. Okay, let's manipulate him with... Oh, okay.
Of all the joints in Povishla, you walk into this one again.
Okay, inspire.
You won't give up that easy. Deep down, you're not that kind of man. Tilting at windmills has dimmed your investigator's instinct, but you won't give them the satisfaction.
I don't have the strength.
I do. Let's bring this case to a close. Let's find the real fisherman.
You're right. The dubber is innocent. I'm not going to fall in with a heartless system where all that matters is the quarterly performance. Come, I'll show you the body. It's still in the ice room, unless the pallbearer took it. I'll tell you the rest of the story there.
Okay. Okay, let's go with him.
Wiktor Szulski, Thaumaturge.
Antoni Igorevich Pielewin.
That you said that so quick.
Lead the way.
I hope I don't regret it, Thaumaturge.
Okay. So we follow your boy. I think we should put it as our... Is it a side quest? It wouldn't be a side quest, would it? It'll be... Yeah, it is a side quest. So I don't think the extra thaumaturges are like 100%... Well, I don't know if they are 100% needed. But then again, saying that, I imagine they probably are. Because then you can't progress your dimensional force, can you? So... Examine the victim's last body. Okay. Yeah, so it's almost like side quests are essential. Which is fine. It's absolutely fine. And bearing in mind, we are still in Act 2 and there's 3 acts. So we're still like halfway through the game. So this game's going to go on longer than I actually thought it would. Where's this? We're going to unlock it? There we are, the ice house. Go on, get in. Okay. Okay, let's examine the body.
There he is. Tadeusz Pielecha, a Powiśle man. Childless, 46 years old. He was a fisherman.
Jesus Christ.
Ну, Thaumaturge. За дело.
Last victim's body, cold butchered, reeks of blood and fish. His name was your boy. There's a heat of living fingers imprinted on the dead skin, frosted by rapid breathing. Someone had dragged the body towards the nightly ripple of the river. The trip was short, the effort passing, the satisfaction wild, the contempt boundless. Trace fisherman. Right, examine the body
He has
first.
multiple wounds and bruises.
Yeah, he was tortured before he died. But the immediate cause of death was a strong hit to the back of the head. Stunned like a fish. It's a joke.
Okay, take a closer look at the pebbles in the eye sockets.
I presume it's his trademark.
Yes, he always puts pebbles in place of gouged out eyes. Ordinary river pebbles, probably collected at the local wharf.
The pebble with dry blood on it is surrounded by echoes of obsessive thoughts. Someone has shoved them into the empty eye socket. Wondering why they hesitated so long, if it was so satisfying. Why they hesitated so long if it was so satisfying? Memories filled with the pain fluttered in the head like fat moths. Okay. Ask about the victim's personal belongings.
Any personal items? Something could have been imprinted on them. His emotions, thoughts, anything.
All he had was his wedding ring. But we gave it back to the widow because she was crying that she wanted to have a memento after her husband.
We should ask her to show this wedding ring to us. Where can I find the widow?
She lives in a house on the corner, between the marketplace and Yaja's brothel.
Wait, is that the woman? Is that the woman we spoke to earlier? Ask about the fisherman's previous victims.
Pielecha wasn't the fisherman's first victim. What about the others?
There was another fisher, a porter, a traveling saleswoman, but this is our best clue.
Were other victims from around here as well?
Some spent all their lives in Powiśle. Others were passing through, and they were just unlucky.
Then it's certain the fisherman lives in the area and knows it well, which means he probably also keeps his victims somewhere around here.
And then just drops them on the bank?
Did he have a family?
We only know about the wife. They didn't seem to get along.
All right.
Okay.
The autopsy's over. When did Pilecha's wife report he was missing?
She admitted she was worried her husband had been gone for 3 days. She did take her time.
Maybe she was the one who killed him.
Why don't you talk to her? If you need me, I'll be at the Moonshine.
Okay, cool. Right, we don't need to do anything else in here, do we? Let's get his wedding ring. Although I am really getting strapped for time at the moment, chat, so I might just get this wedding ring and then call it, and then we end up doing it all tomorrow. It's not you, is it? You know what? Yeah, that's actually best. You know what I'll do is I will literally just wait into the morning and then just do this tomorrow. It's probably for the best because
what a day.
I am quite conscious with the time. How's Belly, by the way? My Belly is doing okay. No, the dog. She's good. It turns out she's actually had a bit of a rough... well, from what we gather, is a rough case of kennel cough, which is... it's just like a general... It's not a general cold or whatever, but it's something that dogs get when they've been milling with other dogs, which makes sense. I took her to a real nice place last week, and there was a load of dogs there, and then literally like a day or so later she's been like, yeah, she's been struggling. So it's not nice. It's not nice. So I'm gonna have to try and help her out over the next couple of days. Yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice at all. And the problem is, like, obviously for those who know, well, obviously when you have like a chesty cough as well, and it's the same for dogs, it can do a lot of damage with like your inners. Like it puts a lot of she is, but it wasn't done through a kennel. Like I know when you take a dog to a kennel, then it was yeah, it's a thing they kind of put on, like they give like a little vaccine when they go there, like a nasal spray or whatnot. But this was just her going out, and she's never had it before or whatever, so it's just one of those things. Is there like a proper because I say she's 7 years old, and like I believe she had all the vaccinations when she was younger anyway. It was kind of like a thing. So yeah, it's fine. But yeah, she's doing okay. She's not lethargic or anything. It's just struggles. Like she'll be excitable, and then like literally like 10 seconds later she's like, oh fuck, I need to settle down. But she's okay. I'll keep people up to date. We're on the Discord and stuff. But yeah, thanks very much for asking. Right, we're gonna wait here. Oh, wrong button.
Let's wait until...
Yeah, wait until the afternoon?
So, let's kill some time.
I think it was the afternoon we had to wait. It would have been, wouldn't it? Yes. So we are going to save that there. There's no... I don't want to risk it too much with getting up early tomorrow. The last thing I want to do is fucking sleep. Well, wake up at like 7, 8 o'clock when I should have been up at like 4:30. That would be like disastrous. Right, so I've saved that then, and we are going to leave that there for today. But thank you very much everyone who's come along and said hello and stuff and got involved and like hung out and stuff. It's been really fun. As I say, I have had a good few days off streaming, so it's kind of nice to get back into it. So yeah, thank you very much everyone. Obviously those who aren't following want to drop a follow, just obviously drop a follow, that's always lovely. Those at YouTube, drop a sub, but obviously come over here and join us on the Discord. Any recommendations for any games, drop them up in there, and hopefully I'll see everyone tomorrow for some more Thaumaturge, which has been very fun so far. Hope people have been enjoying it. If you want to pick it up, I believe it's still on Humble Bundle or Humble Choice. Love you too. Yeah, pick it up on Bundle Choice or whatever. There's a few games in there you might find interesting, and yeah, we'll probably be jumping into a few of them over the next month as well. Depends on what's coming up next month as well. Next game that's going to be probably played is either Atomfall or Expedition 33. So kind of Expedition 33 is kind of the same flavour with like the turn-based combat. Atomfall I think is more like a fucking a British Fallout, which I'm not going to lie, I'm not the biggest Fallout fan, but it is what it is. We'll end up playing it anyway. So anyway, I hope people have a lovely evening, and I'll hopefully see you all tomorrow. But if I don't, have a lovely, lovely week. So I'll see you all when I see you. So take it easy now, take care, and bye-bye.